Everyone, welcome to the latest watch along. I hope you're all keeping well. Remember, the clocks change tonight, so make sure you rewind them back. And happy Halloween, everybody. Hope you're all going to be spooked by Newcastle's performance today. So, as you know, we'll be at St James's Park. Some of the lads, myself, you'll see Sam, he's up here, Johnny, and you might see one or two other members of NFTV if they are free. But we've got the watch along. And we've also got scoring the players. If you guys want to get involved, whether it's during the watch along, scoring the players, or even have your say after the game, there's a link pinned at the top of this live chat. Get involved, have your say on the Toon and Mr. Graeme Jones and all the goings on off the pitch and on the pitch with Newcastle United. It's a big ask. It's Chelsea at home. Are we expecting to get nothing? Probably not. However, we're going to tell you about today's sponsor, which is Manscaped. Ah, my God. Oh, no. It is bloodbath in here. There's got to be a better way to get my dagger clean and shiny safely than this. This is what I got used to deal with when I cut myself before shaving, before I knew about Manscaped. Thank you to Manscaped. They are sponsoring us today, and they keep my dagger slick and ready to use whenever it needs me. Manscaped is also trusted by 2 million men worldwide. Join the movement by putting in NFTV, the code that is NFTV at manscaped.com. You get an additional, listen to that, additional 20% off and free shipping on top of their offer on the Performance Package 4.0, where it's 47% off. You'll actually get 67% off with our code. It's time to end the days of shaving your balls and ending up looking like a horror movie. The folks at Manscaped have the perfect package for your package to get this done. Below the waist grooming leaders have a 4th generation performance package. Inside you'll find the Lawnmower 4.0, the Weed Whacker, and the liquid formulations, and 2 free gifts this Halloween. Spooky season is here, and Manscaped is getting you set. Starting with the Lawnmower, this 4th generation trimmer features a cutting edge blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to the skin safe technology. Also is the Weed Whacker. This nose and ear hair trimmer is here to whack away your weeds and any goblins that come your way. Both the Lawnmower and the Weed Whacker are waterproof in the comfort of your home or in the wild waters. These tools are your best friends. Speaking of your best friends, don't forget to give your testes the besties the love they desire with Manscaped's liquid formulations. First, the crop preserver, ball deodorant. You put your deodorant under your armpits, so why don't you put your deodorant on your balls? And don't forget about the crop reviver, the ball reviver, to give your boys a boost. Manscaped even give you those 2 free gifts I was telling you about earlier on, which is the boxers and the travel bag. Remember, 20% off on top of their offer already with free shipping using our code NFTV at manscaped.com. So that's an extra 20% off on their global offer. You can't get that nowhere else, only with us. Putting the code in NFTV at manscaped.com. Spooky season, get using the best tools for the job with Manscaped. Your balls will thank you. And let's get on today's show with the watch along. Get involved, as I say, in the chat.
Hello. Welcome to Fans TV.
How you doing?
This is Steve, the American, as you guys know me. I'm a member of Newcastle Fans TV, and I'm now a permanent part of the team. So you guys will be seeing me a lot more. So pretty much, basically the story today is I've never hosted one of these shows before, but today is that day where I lose that virginity of mine. So let's do it. And I'm joined by 2 special guests of mine. My boy Stuart, who I just met from Kansas City, USA. Yes, there are 2 Americans on the show.
Yeah, how you doing?
Americans. Yikes. So
it's good to be here, man.
Yeah, nice having you on, Stuart. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Doing all right. I had a look at the lineup, and I don't necessarily agree with it, but I feel positive.
We'll get to that. But yeah, a lot of people not loving the lineups. And I'm also joined by our NFTV member, Barbara, or biker chick on our Discord, which you can join. And if you become a member of our channel, lots of good stuff, extra content. We do about 30 videos a month. Just some nice bonus material behind the scenes of the Greenwood Mulliner show. You get to find out who are going to be the next high profile guests that we have on our program. So definitely consider subscribing, sharing, liking, and becoming a member of the channel. All the money and all that stuff goes towards improving the channel, getting some better.
It's excellent. Well worth the money.
Yeah. And I was about to introduce you, Barbara. How are you doing?
I'm good. Like all the guys in the football coming out as gay, I'm coming out as transgender woman.
Oh, nice. All right.
It's important to be who you are.
It's the first time I've been
Yes,
on live video as myself.
Nice.
That's awesome. That's really awesome.
Now, so.
Nice. Well, congrats about that. Yeah. So what we'll do now is let's go over our starting 11 first, because we already know Chelsea's team is just packed to the fucking rafters with fucking quality. I don't think we can say that about our lineup, Stuart. I don't think that we can necessarily say that about our lineup. It's not exactly our strongest lineup, I don't think. But
look, I think right now we have to trust Graeme Jones. What he said is that right now every squad member is competing for a place.
Yes,
right. And I agree. I agree with that policy, because if you're not playing well in practice, you can't just show up on the team sheet based on your name. So if this is the team we're getting, then this must be the team that he sees as performing well in practice.
Right. That's the team from last week, is it?
Yes,
it is. It's the same team. What do you think of that, bro?
Well, like to see the bracket in goal and Shar playing.
Yeah, that's what me and Stuart were actually talking about that. I would have thought, I personally, Jamal Lascelles, I don't think he should be our captain anymore, because I think he gets into too much stuff, not like horrible stuff out the field. I just think he's got I'm talking in the clubhouse and whatnot, and in the changing room. Just feel like there's like a lot of he just gets pissed off at someone, and I don't know. I feel and also his performances have been pretty horrible for the most part. For the past few years now, it's really not doing that. He's really not doing that good. So I don't know why he's really in there. Kieran Clark is okay. We have a bunch of shitty center backs. That's the reality of it, and it looks like it's a 5-4-1. Luckily, we have Thomas and ASM in there. So,
well,
the
way I see it.
Well,
sorry to interrupt you. I was just going to say. Same thing with Willock as well. I think that Willock has been having some injections to do with an injury, which is why he keeps coming on as a sub. But my thing with Lascelles is I think he may be volatile, like you say. There's the bust up with Isaac Hayden, but I think the reason that happens is because he's a leader that way, and he cares.
Yeah,
he wants 100% from everybody. So I think those kind of bust ups are okay, because it means that we're noticing problems, right?
There's
yeah. So I also do think, though, I agree with Barbara that the chair should be in there, because once we win the ball back, right, it's essentially 5 at the back when we're defending. Once we win the ball back, we need someone that can at least bring the ball forward and pass it accurately or knock it long accurately to somebody. And I think Cher is good at that.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not showing that in practice. But as far as I think another person in the lineup I'm questioning is Sean Longstaff. He's had good moments in the team, but I feel like his work ethic doesn't convince me enough to be in the team. I think Shelby could replace him, even though he's bad with discipline.
Yeah.
But apart from that, go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say, man. I agree with you, and honestly, I don't even know why. I don't even know why Shelby is on our bench. I don't think that's one guy I've given up on. I just don't. He hasn't had a good game in a very, very long time. I'm not very keen on him even getting a bench spot. But you know, it honestly, our best 11 in Chelsea's C team, that would even be in doubt, to be honest, of us winning that game. I'm not sure we would actually win that one. So we're building back up. We've got new owners and stuff. Thank the fucking Lord. But yeah. So
Barb, is Barb still there, or is she?
I think she might have disconnected or something. But
okay. Well, I do you know what?
Yes.
What maybe we didn't touch on is the fact that we're Chelsea's bogey team over the past few years.
Yes.
They haven't won at St. James's Park in a couple of years at least.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that in that there's a psychological edge. We have a sort of renewed, revamped fan base that's behind the team as well. I mean, you notice how Tottenham was rattled in the first 10, 15 minutes. If we could have kept that up as a team over the course of the 90 minutes, we'd be talking about a different result. But
I think that just speaks to our lack of fitness.
And that's it.
Steve Bruce would give our guys 3-4 days off. Like, that's pathetic. That's pathetic. There's Sunday league teams that train more than Newcastle did under Bruce and stuff. Luckily, he's gone now, and Graeme Jones has been. I think he's not the greatest manager in the world or anything like that. I don't want him as my permanent manager, but caretaker, absolutely fine by me. We'll get a quality manager sooner rather than later. I fully agree.
Yeah. I think Graeme Jones is perfect for now. He's a local lad. He's also, he cares about the club. You can tell, obviously. So
yeah.
So it's important to have someone like that now, more than anything else.
Yeah, for sure.
I can see you're showing the Chelsea lineup. What do we have here?
We've got a damn good team. That's who we're facing. Edouard Mendy in goal. Andreas Christensen, Thiago Silva, Antonio Rudiger make up that back three. Reece James, N'Golo Kante, Jorginho, Ben Chilwell, Hakim Ziyech, interesting inclusion. Kai Havertz probably is that false nine. I did watch him at Leverkusen though, and he played sometimes as a striker. He's a versatile player, so that makes sense for him. And then Callum Hudson-Odoi. So this is a very interesting team from Chelsea, and look at that bench. Just look at that bench: Kepa, Bettinelli, Marcus Alonso, Cesar Azpilicueta, Trevor Chalobah, Malang Sarr, Ross Barkley, Loftus-Cheek, and Saul. Because they have no Lukaku or Timo Werner. I mean, this is still a pretty damn strong team. It really is.
This is a great team, but I'll mention two positive things for Newcastle. Right, the first thing is there's no out and out striker. Yes, Chelsea can score from everywhere, but there's no out and out striker. Let's give Timo Werner as many one-on-ones as he can. He'll probably maybe score 1 out of 10. Right, no problem for me. But I also think that Saint-Maximin and Callum Wilson can get at that back line. Right, Thiago Silva is not the quickest person, so we could hit them on the counter.
Yeah. What's up, Barbara?
I knocked myself out by mistake. I'm sorry.
No worries. What do you think of the Chelsea lineup, Barbara?
They're obviously saving some players for their next game. Still a strong side, though, no matter who they put out.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you think of their lack of an out and out striker, Barbara?
Well, they didn't need it in the last game, did they?
No, they didn't.
To me, it's an odd time to rotate for Chelsea, but at the same time, they do have Lukaku and Timo Werner out and a few other injuries. But the great point here from Jeff Carter, Theoretical Structural Archaeology. Jesus Christ, what a name! 14 different Chelsea players scored this season. So they can get what you were just alluding to. They could score from anywhere and anywhere from anyone. Tuchel, fantastic manager. I mean, Jesus, what a job he's done. But yeah, it's gonna be a very it's going to be an interesting game just because of the fact that Chelsea don't have that out and out forward, and that we do have some strong players that we can bring off the bench. It just all depends on our defense. Like, if we can't defend, then we're fucked. To me, my prediction for the scoreline, I've got a 4-1 Chelsea win. Like, I just, yeah.
This for me is and that's a valid point. I think you're probably justified in giving that scoreline, but I think that if we defend, yes, we got lucky against Palace, but if we defend as in an organized fashion in the way that we did, we can make this a little bit difficult for Chelsea, right?
Yeah, I agree.
And the thing is, the longer it goes on with the score tied without Chelsea scoring, then it plays to our advantage. It's not going to be easy.
Theory, the only thing, I'm sorry to cut you off, but immediately when you said that, though, as soon as you said the longer it goes on, I just thought, oh shit, fitness. We've been struggling with fitness for a while. Like, Graeme Jones has only been our manager for a short time now, so
fair enough.
It's you know what I mean. But that fair point. It's because Graeme Jones, like I said earlier, he's been working the guys this week. There's one off day. Get in the building. So let's see what the people are saying. Every single one of the Chelsea subs is start for Newcastle. I mean, let's look at the subs and dissect that, because I tend to.
Okay, let's have a look.
Or Kappa, would Kappa start over Darlow? Yes. Bettinelli, that's third choice goalie, whatever. Marcus Alonso, yeah, he would start over.
Matt Ritchie.
The other Scotsman, yes. Aspilicueta compared to fucking Emil Kraft. Yep, he would start. Chalobah, yep, he'd start. Sarr, yep. Ross Barkley, that's probably the most debatable, but I still think he would. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, not a bad player. He's had some troubles over the past few years with injuries. I was actually, when Chelsea were at New England, because I live in New Hampshire. When I actually I've seen Chelsea play. Actually, I saw them play the New England Revolution, and it was the game before the Europa League final, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek tore his ACL in a friendly. It was bad. But yes, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. And then the final one, Saul Niguez from Atletico Madrid on loan. He would absolutely start in this team. So, yeah, I completely agree with Chris. What do you think, Barbara? What do you think of Chelsea's lineup and personnel and whatnot, or a prediction for the game? Any thoughts?
I think it's a strong enough team they have there, all right. And I also think that we're going to have the crowd on our side. There's going to be some atmosphere there.
Of course.
In James's Park today, which is going to upset them a little bit.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it'll be our 12th man.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm hoping for. Take Bugs Thompson. Take Crap. Yep. Longstaff, Lascelles, and Richie out for me. Yeah, that's the 4 cuts I would probably make too.
Okay, my question is, if you remove Lascelles, who are you putting in?
Shar. Easy.
Right in the middle?
Maybe not in the middle.
I would play Fabian Schär where Kraft is playing right now. I think he's much better at just as a ball playing defender. I just get that feeling when I watch him.
Yeah, cannot believe he's playing the same team as last week. Bruce Ball all over. It's not as putrid and as bad, and it's more organized than Bruce Ball, but still ain't a pretty watch. I agree with that.
Yeah, and part of it from a coaching perspective is also that maybe he wants to include better players in there, but maybe they're not performing well in training. So this is part of, inspiring the likes of Shelby and everyone else to do better and not come on and get a red card immediately,
Yeah, absolutely. Barkley or Shelby? Oh, Barkley. I would take a 50% Barkley. I've given up on Shelby.
Look, I will take Barkley's running ability with Shelby's passing ability.
Yes.
How's that?
When is Shelby? the thing with Shelby is whenever he plays for us lately, there's like one Hollywood ping across, and then the rest of the time it's just sloppy and shitty passing for me. That's my analysis on Shelby, and I think he's pretty fucking lazy too. Like,
yeah,
he's
I think.
a far cry from the player he used to be.
But what do you think, Bob?
Yes.
He does nothing in defense. He's not any good. He's not a defensive player either. Like he's only good at going forward and passing the ball forward. Like, but he never gets back in the defense really.
The other thing that I want to see in this game is, please, for God's sake, I do not want to see Matt Ritchie take a fucking free kick or a corner and it doesn't go past the first man. Please.
Okay.
Please have someone else on the ball.
I'm willing to put some money on that we're going to have that. Matt Ritchie has a free kick hitting the first man at least once. That's going to happen.
You get good odds for that. You get good odds. But yeah. It's not going to be an easy game today by any means, but yeah. So my score prediction is 4-1. What about Barbara? What do you got?
I think it'll be closer than that.
Okay, what do you got?
Okay, go ahead, Barb.
2-1 to Chelsea, I'd say.
2-1 Chelsea. Yeah.
My heart says 2-1 Newcastle. But yeah, we have to defend for dear life for that to happen. But realistically speaking, it's probably 1-0 or 2-1 to Chelsea.
Yeah, because I do. It just all depends on Kai Havertz if he can replicate that finishing. But then again, I mean, the thing that worries me also is how are we going to get past N'Golo Kante? How are we? The guy's a machine. That's my concern.
That's fine.
Our midfield.
That's easy. That's easy. You just pass the ball to Manquillo. N'Golo Kante can't be there. He's in the middle. Manquillo or Richie, they'll do the business. Okay, Richie will fail to get a couple crosses in, but he'll get one in, I'm sure.
Yeah. I think we'll miss Mickey's work rate is what today. Yeah, I agree with that. And I think our midfield, that's why I went with 4-1, because our midfield is going to be completely and utterly overran if the players perform like how they should, if Chelsea show up. The thing is that their next game is on Tuesday against Malmo in the Champions League. So they're looking fine in their Champions League group. Not a great.
So this can play in our favor. They're partially distracted. I think we could do all right.
Yeah,
do all right.
But it's also the argument against that though is that they're already doing fine in their Champions League group, but they're top of the Premier League and they've got Liverpool and Man City behind them, so they can't afford to fuck around on their side of things. They can't because it's like dropping points for any of like the three teams in the title race are Man City, Chelsea, and Liverpool. For me,
that's fair enough. But do you know what? I've been wanting to say this for a long time. We are really, really rich.
Yeah, we are.
Just saying.
We are. And I think, here's our first.
I can see Bob laughing over there.
We could never say that before, ever.
We've never said that before.
I think Scotta's team is the Yank. I'm the Yank with the Saudi flag. It's embarrassing. His team probably isn't as rich as us. In fact, they aren't. So that's probably why he said that. He's just a little salty. I got the Saudi flag because our fucking owners are Saudi. I want to support the club. It's nice to have. It's nice to integrate. It's nice to integrate some culture.
And it's about bringing the world together. That's what this is about.
Sorry.
What?
I was going to dress as a nun. I was afraid I'd offended Saudi, so I didn't do it.
The thing is that I have talked with some people on Twitter, some people from Saudi Arabia, and the thing is, it's like, I compare it to like if you wore a sombrero, because that's part of Mexican culture. Or let's see, I don't know, what's another headdress that a beret. I don't think people from France would be fucking pissed off if you wore a beret. Like,
Yeah.
it's you wear it like, or people from the UK, you know, those like caps that those fucking people from Boston wear or whatever, those like, or you know, the like, what's it called? Those like I forget what the hat's called, but you know what I'm saying. Like, at the end of the day, it's a fucking hat.
Just because it's Halloween today in Ireland.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. But I think what's important is what's in people's hearts and minds when they do this. Like, this is not an insulting thing or anything like that. Perhaps we can talk about cultural misunderstanding, or maybe some people might say it's culturally insensitive. But as you say, like a lot of Saudi people that you've heard of, speaking on Twitter, and Saudi people that you would, have an opinion about this particular subject, you will find that most people aren't really offended. Like, they're actually quite amused that people are wearing, a Saudi outfit in Newcastle. I think that's great. It's great for cultural diversity, as long as the intent is not anything negative. I don't see anything bad.
And it's not like people are walking around with, like, if someone was dressed up like a terrorist and they had like an ISIS flag and they were carrying like a AK-47, it's not something like, you know what I mean? Like, it's got to really cross the line for me. And
yeah,
and our owners haven't been like, oh my God, this is like, they love it. They love it. Like, I don't know.
Apparently Mason Mount is missing from the Chelsea squad.
Yeah. I think he's out with the some sort of sickness or whatever. Pulisic is too.
Okay, so who's in the midfield again?
What's up, Barbara?
We are the Mads. Huge.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the banner right now.
Brilliant.
You watching on Peacock, I'm assuming, Stuart?
Yep, exactly. Best way to do it.
Now, Stuart, here's my opinion about America and football. This is the best nation in the world to watch football in because of how cheap it is, how many different leagues you can watch, and the fact that there are so many different. We're a nation of immigrants. Like in Miami, they watch a shit ton of Ecuador soccer, Argentina, like, you know what I mean? And in the Northeast, they have, Premier League and stuff like that. And a lot of people from Portugal live in Boston, where I kind of live near. There's a huge Portuguese population in Massachusetts. So it's just, I think it's the best country. I mean, I go on these live streams with my guys from Newcastle, and they're like, the game's not on TV. I'm like, what?
Oh no!
Like,
which
to
me, that baffles them. Like, to me, that's the home of football. It's England, right? Like, so why should you have to pay an arm and a leg to watch a game that you invented as a people? That's wrong to me, man. Like,
yeah, I agree.
It's ridiculous.
I'm watching on some channel. I have this dodgy box thing that has every channel on it. I pay €90 a year, and I get every. So I don't know what channel. It's a big red S.
Nice.
So how do you get to watch a bar?
I pay the subscription of €90, and this guy just connects this setup to my smart TV. Yeah. And I get all movie channels, I get all TV channels, I get all football, all pay-per-view, I get everything on it for €90 a year.
Not bad at all.
It's amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm probably about 20 seconds behind you. That's the only thing.
Yeah. Well, it depends, because sometimes when I watch Peacock, I don't know about you, Stuart, but like I have the ESPN app, and sometimes I'll have notifications on, and sometimes a notification will be like, "Oh, goal Newcastle," and then like 10 seconds later, it's like they score. I'm like, "Fuck, you spoiled it."
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because it's
so put it on airplane mode. Put it on airplane mode. I do that, and I just switch off all my messages because I know my friends will send me messages screaming about goals and everything else.
Yeah.
Right now,
that way I can just.
I pause you guys for a few seconds until I catch up with you, and then I take off the pause again, and then I'm playing the same then, you know. So that's what I normally do. But I can't do that now because I'm live. Can't do that.
Of course. Okay, so I think Hakim Ziyech is playing as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the lineup right now. I think Ross Barkley has probably replaced Mason Mount in the midfield. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek is playing. That's a decent team. No. Okay, so Jorginho, Conte.
Handshakes.
We can poke holes in that midfield. They have 4 in midfield.
Yeah, they've got,
the
they've got the 3-4-3, Chilwell on the left, Jorginho, Conte, Reece James. The thing is, and the other reason why I'm going 4-1, Reece James versus fucking Matt Ritchie.
Yeah. Nobody. Hopefully, he'll have help down that wing. We've got to help him out. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to do anything.
Yeah.
He won't do it.
No, but seriously, what like that right there gives me fucking nightmares, man. Reece James versus fucking Matt Ritchie. That Matt Ritchie needs to be played as a left midfield. He's not a left back or a left wing back even.
Do you know what? Matt Ritchie is actually a right winger when he first came to us.
Yeah.
And he scored a ton of goals.
Yeah.
In that position.
Yeah.
But I guess he had to play wing back in the new system.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, we're not optimistic. We're praying. We're praying we're going to get something out of this.
I feel like we're going to get something out of this.
About to kick off. Matt Ritchie doesn't need to be.
Well, we have a red card against it here.
All right.
We have our back. We have our crowd back, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Our passion.
Hippie in our comments is that good day, Cobbers. How are we all? 1-1 feeling optimistic. I wish I was in the same boat as you. Also,
I feel optimistic. I'm with you. I feel optimistic.
And who are the presenters on the
Let's get
live
this.
stream? Please reintroduce yourselves for all of us that just joined. Yes, so I am Steve from Newcastle Fans TV, and in the middle, we've got Stuart from Kansas City, and then the last one we got Barbara from Ireland. So yeah, that's us three. That's the triple threat.
That's the panel for tonight.
Yeah. Kick off. Here we go. You guys kicked off yet?
Not yet.
Yeah.
No. I'm behind again. I told you.
Long ball over the top. Nice catch, Darlow. Just get it out.
Take it anyway.
Boy, the lads, let's fucking go, man.
Wait.
They're only taking a knee here now.
Are they?
I'm 40 seconds in.
Oh, you 40 seconds? Oh, gee.
How far are you in?
They're just about to kick off.
I'm at 50 now. Darlow kick out.
Fucking hell. Shoot,
Wilson ball to ASM.
There we go. They're
ASM
done.
pass.
Done with the knee.
Get into it, Wilson. Damn it.
Ah.
Damn it. First chance of the game for Newcastle. Frazier cutting right down. Basically, you'll see it. You'll see it. But that was not bad. Chest. Callum Wilson back to goal. Chest down. Finds ASM through the middle. Gets it to Frazier, and Frazier fucked up the pass.
That's what we always do.
But good start. Good start.
Final pass.
Start like a house on fire.
Fuck yeah. We need to
Like
finish.
did last time.
We have to be organized.
Ball in the
Structure.
box.
Structure.
That wasn't offside.
Pass is poor, all right. I've only seen that pass now. It's poor.
Yeah. Good start. Let's hope it lasts more than 10 minutes this time. I was about to say, I was just thinking to myself, wait, bro, why am I getting excited? If we go a goal up, we're just gonna fucking choke it.
No, we won't. Not under Graeme Jones, we won't. Organization, structure.
Yeah. Who do you want as our permanent manager? Who do you want the club to appoint? Stu.
My particular preference is Paulo Fonseca because of his tactics and his beautiful, amazing hair. He definitely has an air about him. Like, we need somebody that will breathe confidence into the players just by them showing up. So I certainly feel that, but I wouldn't be against Lucien Favre.
Yeah, me either, man.
I think Lampard is inexperienced in this situation. I think Gerrard is inexperienced in this situation. Scottish Premier League, yes, that's fine, but it's not EPL, man. It's not. And Rangers is a traditional power, so they had some of the right ingredients in place already.
Gerrard is doing very. I'm a Rangers fan too. Gerrard is the transformation he's done with Rangers is incredible, and I would not be totally against him coming to Newcastle just because of the fact that what Rangers were at when they got liquidated and whatnot, and their previous managers like Pedro Fonseca, the Portuguese guy who lost to fucking a Luxembourgish team in the Europa League the year before Gerrard came in. Like, we were in fucking shambles. Celtic would batter us 5-1 or 5-0 home and away for like for quite a while. But now tide has completely turned. So and the thing is about Gerrard too is that at Rangers, yeah, they've got good resources to work with in context of Scotland. But it's Brighton have more money available to them than Rangers do on transfer budget and whatnot, and the players that they can attract. And the fact that Rangers have done very well in Europe under Gerrard for the most part. I mean, he makes Ibrox a fort. That's the other thing too. In Europe, they lost to Bayer Leverkusen, and I'm trying to think of the other. They lost to Lyon lately, lost to Slavia Praha, but they have 3 home defeats in the Europa League out of the past however many Europa League games that we've had at Ibrox. So that there are a few things that I would not mind. Conte at top of the box, nothing there, cleared out. We got a bunch of goals coming in. Liverpool 1-0 up. Burnley 1-0 up. Crystal Palace is 1-0 up in Man City. I'm gonna put that game on my phone.
No, Crystal Palace is playing well. I think we underestimate how well we defended as a team last week because Crystal Palace is playing well under Vieira. It's not the Roy Hodgson Crystal Palace that we used to.
Mitrovic got a hat trick for West Brom for Fulham.
Fulham today, yeah. Yes. I knew they were going to win that game against West Brom. Fulham are amazing in the championship. Cross in, nothing. Darlow. Good hands.
That's it. We're maintaining the structure. Maintain that block of defenders.
Yes. Great 1-2 with Jorginho, Reece James, but not a great cross in from James. 5 minutes into the game.
Let them do the side-to-side passing, but they won't get through.
Yeah. 5 minutes and 11 seconds.
4 minutes, 52 seconds.
6 minutes.
Mine must have shot forward or something, because I'm the same as you then, Sal.
What I like is that this is not Man City. If this was Man City, they would have cut us open by now already. Probably. Chelsea is slow, methodical, so we have time.
But they start slow, Chelsea, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm much afraid to see
Christensen carries the ball way up. Conte on the ball right now.
Good catch by Darlow.
Yeah.
Safe hands, Darlow.
Yeah. Cross into the box. Oh, stop.
Is it me or does Reece James look like he's related to Joe Linton?
He kind of does.
Am I making that up?
You probably are.
No, there'll be no luck for Chelsea today.
Hopefully not, but I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch, as they say in the United States, like we do.
Fair enough. I just think that
Content.
the longer we hold them, the more frustrated they get.
Yeah.
There we go. Nice.
Jorginho on the ball. Conte. Rudiger, he gets some really nice passes. Holy shit. Cross
Come on,
in,
guys.
James. Huh?
Are these really the European champions? Oof. Okay, close call. Okay, good clearance, Kieran Clark.
I feel like I haven't said that in a while.
I know, right? Kieran Clark can score goals too, so.
And also a question for the audience: where are you guys watching from? Comment down below. Love to see where we reach. I had a guy earlier. He's watching from Shanghai, actually. So that's pretty cool. Always the chance. Tactical rest time. What was that comment? I was just looking at it.
Tactical rest time. Okay, yeah. That's a good point, Hippie. It's smart. Conserve your energy. Let Chelsea do the work.
David Johansen is watching from Norway. Ball in, just clear it. Ball, nice block.
Great block. 7 minutes and 40 seconds. Are you there?
8:55.
Oh,
I'm 8:14.
we saw a block at the same time, and it was a minute apart.
Because we blocked 2 shots. Crazy.
There you go.
Australia. Will is watching from Australia. That's pretty cool. Down under. Nice. Cambridge.
G'day, mate.
Beetle
I thought you
Greg.
were in Canada, Steve.
Cambridge in England.
Wait, what's up, Barbara?
Are you not in Canada? I thought you were in Canada.
Oh, I'm from America.
In America. You're not in Canada. I thought you were in Canada for some reason.
Yeah, I do. Fun fact though, the state that I live in, New Hampshire,
I thought you were
borders
in
Canada. So I'm like a 4-hour drive away from Canada, actually. I'm 4 hours away from Montreal, actually. I drive up there quite often. I gotta grab some booze if I'm watching Newcastle.
What, are you getting some booze from Canada?
No, right now.
That's right.
Oh, right.
Good bar, Steve.
Like, hey, let me just go across the border and come back. Barb, where are you based? Hey, Barb, where are you based?
I'm in Dublin, in Ireland.
Dublin.
Oh, great. Nice.
How'd you become a Newcastle fan, Barbara?
I'll tell you exactly what happened. But back in 1974, or earlier, back in 1970, there was a gang of us deciding who we were picking our teams, and to be different, I picked Newcastle. Malcolm McDonald.
Just to be different? What year was this?
74.
Yeah, McFall and goal, and that's all the only two
74.
I remember back that far.
Oh, wow. So did you get to see Malcolm McDonald playing?
I did.
Super Mac. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
He was a big,
That had to
strong
be amazing.
forward.
Hmm.
They played good football back then.
That's how center forwards should play. Big, strong center forward.
We have to finals and some shit like that, but we didn't win that.
All right, guys, it's 10 minutes in. We're still
0-0.
Yeah, it's a draw. Okay, and you can see, look, this is what I like, right? This is not Steve Bruce puffing his cheeks up on the sideline. It's Graeme Jones encouraging his players. I like that. It's an air of positivity.
Yeah.
Thumping the ball up there. There was at the thumping there to play. What's the point in that?
Looks like Hayden's down for a little bit. Okay, let's go.
I agree, Beetle Greg. I agree. A point would be great today. And Tuchel would be pissed off.
Be great.
Go, go, go. Oh, foul. All right, there we go. Get a free kick. Fraser he's off to a nice start. Very direct. Yeah, direct, man. Direct as hell. Conte had to put a foul on him. He got in between him and James. Keep looking at Ziyech. Come on.
We're actually playing a 3-5-2. You see that?
Yeah. And on Peacock, it showed us as a 3-5-2. Points equal points. Let's go.
Because remember that position you talked about, Ryan Fraser being in? He's actually tucked in, as opposed to being like a full.
Oh, decent ball into the box, but Callum Wilson headers are so tricky. But what a decent amount over the post.
Have a free kick outside the box.
But Chelsea hasn't had a chance yet.
No shot on target, no.
They haven't had a direct. Yeah, that's what we need.
Yeah, absolutely. Good comment here from Hippie. I agree with this from Hippie. All right, Graeme Jones. We're actually lucky he's a caretaker manager. I agree. Good caretaker.
I mean, he's a custodian for the club. I think it's perfect. Somebody that cares, somebody that's from the community. He understands.
Actually, a fucking Newcastle fan, and it's their actually Boyhood club, not fucking Bruce and his fucking Man United, Sunderland, Sheffield, all these fucking.
Wilson got his head to it.
Yeah.
Oh God, he's gone.
I think it's also just seeing a manager who's active on the touchline.
I know that actually cares.
Yeah, and takes control of their destiny. You don't just sit there and do nothing when the team is doing something.
Fortune favors the brave, as they say.
Richie actually got a free kick without hitting the first man.
I think if he got right, he'd probably be kept down for another while.
Mm-hmm. Chelsea center backs are pressing up real high. Rudiger does that a lot, though. I really like Rudiger. I think he's
on the break then.
Yeah.
Well, if you think about it, we got to be careful. Even though Kai Havertz isn't quick, there's Hudson-Odoi back.
The first time out of the box. Here we go. The foul.
Gotta throw in. 15 minutes in. Well, I am at least.
Money 40s.
Still 1-0 Crystal Palace. And it's 17 minutes in.
Playing against who?
Man City Palace. Burnley are 2-0 up on Brentford, too. Is Eden.
What?
It's us. Burnley are 2-0. Chance here. Look. Oh, great. Great. Oh, ball it. Wilson tries an athletic sort of finish. Couldn't get his
We're actually making a game of this.
I know. Come on.
I told you.
Fucking go.
That far apart.
I mean, I was.
Look. I don't like being wrong, but the one time I do like being wrong is when I pick
Rudiger is playing rough.
Yeah.
We normally do good against these here.
Rudiger is quite rash. We should run at him.
Yep, I agree. I really rate Rudiger very highly, but yeah, he can have rash moments and whatnot.
Nice. Oh, yeah, you have to see that effort by Wilson.
We just need one chance. That's all. One clear chance with Wilson. It's a goal.
Set pieces are so important for us today. Absolutely. 100% agree.
We're getting more
Christensen,
I think
again, Christensen taking it about that play. Pass that to Reece James. Conte. Nice ball win from, it looks like Isaac Aiden. Very nice.
Guys, we're doing well at breaking up their midfield. We're outnumbering them in the midfield.
Yeah, so far, absolutely. Aiden with the tactical foul.
Ooh, Manquillo. Callum Wilson almost had another overhead kick, but with his left foot.
Yeah, he just couldn't. He
Yeah,
couldn't.
you're
He
right,
couldn't
but-
get the contact on.
That's
Yeah.
behind.
Oh,
Oh. Come on, Fraser.
Pleasantly surprised that I'm pleasantly surprised in our start so far. But it's about how you finish.
we've been compact. We've been drilled. You can see we've been drilled all week.
And we don't look like that we're, that the occasion's getting the best of us or that we're being outplayed. Like, we're fighting for every ball. Isaac Hayden's been doing pretty well. Like, everyone's fighting for the cause. So this is all we can ask for right now with our team. And obviously we want to survive relegation. But
I was dirty by Hayden though. He deserved a booking for that.
yeah, I agree. We probably got away with one there.
We give me the studs there.
Jorginho pass in, nothing cleared
And
out.
we're winning.
What's
We're
going
winning the
on?
one-on-one duels, man. We're winning
Yeah.
those one-on-ones.
Ben Howe, hello. What's going on, man?
Why did they do that? He could have got sent off for that.
Yeah.
I think he got a little emotional there. He was running with the ball. But it's Hayden. That's what he's going to do.
Ziyech. Southampton 1-0 up on Watford, says Aiden. There are a lot of goals pretty early. My gosh.
Don't put the markers on his teeth. This is us taking it, of course.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be a yellow card.
Ziyech ball in. Nothing there. Goal kick for Darwin.
I'd be happy with an all draw.
I don't think that was a yellow card for Hayden.
I do, yeah. I know. You have the studs up.
That's true. Studs up. You're asking.
But
He lifted him up. He lifted him up on purpose. Like it was a door detector.
he lifted the map. Yeah, I get that. You're right.
Good point. But hey, that at least we're showing some bite.
Fighting spirit. That's what we
Yes.
need.
Just don't be reckless.
Oh, yeah, Chelsea are fucking very poor.
Yeah.
Poor.
Get it out.
We could get
There we
something.
go.
Thank God. they're
She
poor.
on the ball, cross in, doesn't get past the first man.
I should have put money on it.
Conte on the ball, and here comes Chelsea counterattack. Elson-Odoi on the ball right now, dribbling. Longstaff. Here's Reece James on the right, cross in. Good header out from, looked like Kieran Clark there.
You put it 4-1 for a draw on the bookies.
Golo Conte. Offside, Chelsea.
What did the bookies say, Barb?
4-1 for a draw. 8-1 for a win for Newcastle.
8-1. That'll be good money.
But $10 on, you win like 80. Yeah.
Tells you how sure they are we're going to lose.
Yeah.
That's a great investment.
Low risk, high reward. Yeah.
I was gonna put
Yeah, really.
You know what? How about this? I'm going to take a shot every single time Matt Ritchie doesn't cross the first man.
You're gonna be plastered by the end of this. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
You know he is anyway.
That's the other thing why America is the best place in the fucking world to watch football, because I have an excuse to go to a bar at 10 a.m. in the morning.
There you go.
You know what I mean? Or if you're crazy enough to get up at 4:30 in the morning in like California and out west, 4:30 in the morning you could start drinking.
Well, we in Ireland don't need an excuse. We just fucking drink.
Don't get caught out on the counter. Don't get caught. Good defensive header. We have 8 defenders in the box. My goodness.
Yeah. Right, another booking, is it?
Okay, let's go. We got
Conte,
it.
ball in, nothing there.
Oh, fuck.
I'm telling you, man, Conte is getting on the ball a lot. this game. He's got a lot of touches, and he's progressing the ball forward a lot.
Authority is Robbie Kraft.
Ball is the ref. Should be stopped. There you go.
Kraft's going to get booked as well.
Does anyone think that Frank Lampard is upset that Mason Mount is not playing?
To be fair, I think Maurizio Sarri actually wanted Mason Mount to return early from when Sarri was managing. He wanted him to come back from Derby because he actually rated him too. To be fair.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So Lampard wasn't having an affair with Mason Mount. Okay.
That's Gareth Southgate's job. Liverpool 2-0 up.
He was mounted Mason Mount.
Yeah.
Mason.
I'd kill to have
Mason Mount's a great player, by the way.
Yeah.
It's just me having a good time.
Yeah. No, Mason Mount, yeah.
Good young player.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then Shar, my candy. Sorry he'd have started today, Shar.
So far, the Havertz false nine experiment, to me, so far hasn't. He's been pretty anonymous this game, which is good. But yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because we're not man marking, so he's not drawing anyone out of position. We're just doing a structured zonal marking.
That was close.
Commentators cursed from me on Havertz because I literally was just saying like, oh, Havertz hasn't really done much, and all of a sudden he gets like a shot, got blocked again. Anybody got the feeling that Jones has actually been in charge since last January? Probably a little bit.
Fabian Schär is warming up. How about that? What do you know?
I wonder who's hurt. Ziyech ball into Reece James, cross in, good clearance, but he gets it right back to James. Conte box. Havertz offside again on Chelsea.
Good block.
We're playing it better as a unit under the god of Gateshead. Yeah, we are playing better as a unit. Definitely.
Darlow is much more confident. Oh, Jesus Christ, that was close.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, I take that back. Yeah, Darlow almost got closed down.
Yeah. We need to have the bend not break.
Get it out quick.
Foul goes in the way of Chelsea. Free kick for that. Any interest in Ronald Koeman? Hell no. No.
Well, look, hold on. Okay, you need to first of all understand what happened at Barcelona.
Oh yeah, no. That is fair. That is fair.
But Ronald Koeman is a heck of a coach. I would take him over Steve Bruce.
Yeah.
I would take him over Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I would take him over.
Yeah. Solskjaer is terrible.
He has experience.
Yeah.
But sorry, you were gonna say something about Ronald Koeman.
Just gonna say about Koeman, the personnel decisions. There's a lot that I think he's a better international manager than he is for club. Like when he was with the Netherlands. Remember, it was 2 years ago about when he was with the Netherlands. He was their manager, and then he all of a sudden left for Barcelona. But he was actually doing pretty damn well with the Netherlands. Memphis Depay was back in form, and that's when the emergence of Van Dijk and Daley Blind and all that stuff. Like, they look good under Koeman. I think he should try to get that job back. But no matter the result today, we really need to pick up at least 7 points next month. So what, November? If we aren't going to be cut off by January, because December is going to be a tough month. It is. Yeah.
No, it will be, because in December the games will come thick and fast.
Yep. Like literally 2 days. 2 days rest. Yeah, it's fucked.
You never have a good Christmas.
All right. Yeah. Christmas time.
It's bad for a Magpie.
I think that if we remain organized the way we are, Chelsea won't break us down. Their passing is too slow.
Bend don't break. Bend don't break. That's it.
That's it. If this was Man City, I think Man City has a much quicker passing game. They would find a way through eventually. But I just feel like right now Chelsea, their passing is too slow. Them to find any breaks.
I think Liverpool too probably would have scored on us already.
Yeah, because they're a much quicker passing team, I think.
Yeah, and Klopp just has them. He has them doing marvelous stuff. To be fair, he's extremely good manager. Not answering any Man United questions, so I'll just change it to Newcastle. That's my pick as manager. I want Antonio Conte in as Newcastle.
You want Antonio Conte?
Hell yes.
Barb, who do you want in?
Anybody except Bruce.
Ziyech goal. Offside.
Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. So you mean to say if I get my coaching badges next week, you'd be fine with me?
No, in fairness, I don't want any of these English guys, Rooney or Lampard or any of them. I don't want any of them. I want a good, qualified manager. Experienced manager.
Erik ten Hag from Ajax, Amsterdam.
He would be great.
Fuck yeah.
Good experienced manager.
Really good.
Do well in the Champions League, because that's where we're heading.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
No point to get somebody who's we're going to have to change in a couple of years. Like, get someone that's going to do it all. Oh, goal. 1-0.
Offside.
Offside, thank God.
Who scored?
Ziyech scored an offside goal.
Well,
Good finish from him, but he was offside. Chelsea have had like 4 or 5 offsides this game so far. James asks, "Are we playing well?" Well, relative.
We're very well organized when it comes to defending.
Yeah.
But right now we don't have much in the way of going forward.
Yeah.
That was a good finish.
It's very difficult to break down.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
In fact, I would hate to play against us.
Yeah. Yeah, same here.
Right now.
No, but I would. What?
That's the offside goal you talked about with Ziyech.
Yes.
That was a beautiful goal.
Beautiful. Yeah, beautiful.
Jeez.
Michael Dawson says Erik ten Hag would be my dream choice. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. I would take my top 2 would be Conte first and then Erik ten Hag. Because Ten Hag, like, I hate Ajax because I'm a Feyenoord fan, so there's that rivalry. But I gotta give it to Ajax. I gotta fucking give it to Ajax, man. They're fun to watch. They get big results in Europe. They absolutely demolished Borussia Dortmund a few weeks ago, 4-0. I mean, then they had the semifinals run 2 years ago. Ten Hag to me, that is Newcastle football. Like like Ajax plays high attacking football, very entertaining. Newcastle, that's what we want too, and that would be just perfect. Erik ten Hag also develops youth. Ajax Academy is one of the best in the world. And at one point, Barbara, would you say that this is true? That Newcastle's academy was at one point one of the best in the world?
Yeah, years and years ago, yeah.
Yeah, so I think, and then obviously we'll get more investment in terms of money, but Ten Hag would pass on that Dutch philosophy down to U23s and stuff like that. I agree, Hippie. Just poach Ajax senior management. Because Ten Hag, Ajax, make no bones about it. Ajax are one of the biggest, most famous clubs in Europe. Absolutely no doubt about it. They have less money than other stronger teams do. But I mean, they compete in Europe on a high level and they win. I mean, they smashed up Sporting Club de Portugal 5-1 this year. They won a game in the Eredivisie 9-0 this year. I mean, they play fucking superb football. 3-0 Liverpool over Brighton.
Right, yeah. And I think like you're right. He brings a lot of attacking sentiment. He's an attacking style
Youth
coach.
development.
Yeah, youth development, and he's got that sort of Ajax way of thinking embedded in him, which is great. However, if he was to come in now, do you think he'd be able to make enough of an impact before he can actually sign players? Can you change the current team into a passing team?
It definitely would be a struggle because first off, our players aren't good. Like any manager coming in would be like, I need a lot of these guys out. Sorry, I need upgrades.
Well, but this is the thing as well. I think that the reason why many Newcastle fans gravitated towards Rafa so much was that, yes, he showed the loyalty towards the club, but then he also played towards the team's strength. The team's strength right now is to be defensive and play on the counterattack.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can bring in Pep Guardiola, but I don't think that he'd be able to implement this system with these players.
Yeah.
So that's also important to kind of identify.
Yeah.
I love the idea of Ten Hag and Overmars is his director of football, but who's the manager that can come in now with these resources and improve what's there, and then we give them money?
That's very poor.
That missed from.
I don't know. What do you think, Barbara?
Oh, that should have been a go, huh? About what?
About Ten Hag coming in and the fact that it would be hard to kind of play like the Ajax way with our playing squad.
I watched the Ajax, to be honest with you, so I don't know.
Somebody's saying there's been a crazy miss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who missed?
Ziyech he did this weird like toe poke finish and it just went way over.
He's a good player, that Ziyech fella, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God! Christensen is like
Ziyech is from Ajax.
Christensen is sleeping on Wilson's back. My goodness. He's climbing Wilson like he's a fucking tree.
Yeah, we wait
Pardon the French.
And the goal now. You should have scored there, Ziyech.
Yeah, I really like Ziyech. He's an Ajax Academy product.
Yeah. He looks good there tonight.
Ah! How can we try and pass it out the back like that? Ooh! Oh. Yeah, you're right. Those were two misses before Ziyech. Oh, sorry. One miss before Ziyech missed it. Oh.
He paid one, missed one.
Whoa. Yeah, hold your head, Ziyech.
Hey, if we get the half-time nil now, we're doing well.
It just gets worse and worse for Brentford. My God, 3-0 Burnley, and
they started off so good, Brentford.
I mean,
Brentford were a good passing team.
They've had a phenomenal start, but I mean, yeah, that's embarrassing. 3-0 Burnley. Shit.
Remember this, guys. Brentford has only just come up.
Yeah.
By the end of the season, I think they will be in that relegation battle.
Nah, they'll survive easy.
Don't think so. Not that.
Are you sure about that?
100%.
I think it's going to peter out. I think
they'll be
peter out.
closer to the top 10 than the bottom, than the 18th place.
They knocked us out with the cup last year, didn't they?
Yep, with their reserve squad.
Yeah.
Or with a bunch of backups. Yeah. Don't remind me of that game. That game was fucking awful.
Terrible game, wasn't it? One of the worst games I've ever seen. Yeah.
If I can be honest, if Chelsea don't change something, they're not breaking us down.
Yeah, I agree.
They're not.
But they're not going to beat us 5-0, that's for sure.
Yeah, my 4-1 prediction probably ain't on the. Yeah, it's under 3 goals on this game probably. But then again, our defense can just fizzle sometimes and just completely collapse. Like the West Ham game this year, that was fucking
under which management?
Yeah, exactly.
The guy who loves to say, "Well, you know."
We've kind of reverted to Route 1, punt it up the park, and lose it, a.k.a. Brucey ball. Yeah, I mean, offensively, it's not great. We started off well, but yeah.
We're toothless offensively right now. Like, our strength is deep.
I think we're playing for a 0-0.
Yeah.
No, because we cannot afford to lose right now.
We can't afford to me, we can't afford to draw. We got to stop drawing. We got to get 3 points on the board sooner rather than later. Like right now.
Yeah, but look, a draw against a team like Chelsea is a win.
Yeah.
A draw against a team like Chelsea is a win for the current crop of players that we have.
Oh yeah.
Sure, we've been their bogey team, but like, you know, since then they've gone on to win. You know.
I guess I'll rephrase. I guess I'll rephrase what I'm trying to say. The players should not be happy with a point. They should be going all out, balls to the wall for a win. You're at home, crowd behind you, good positive momentum, no Bruce, no bad owner, you know, like they've gotta, and that's the point of sport, man. You go for the fucking win.
Wilson is up there in the zone.
I understand that, but I also what a run. Oh my goodness. Woo. That was a great run by Rudiger.
Told you, man. I rate him. I rate Rudiger.
On the ball.
Yeah.
If I was a Chelsea supporter now, I wouldn't be happy.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be happy at all.
I think we're going to frustrate Chelsea for a while.
What?
I think we're going to frustrate Chelsea for a while.
It's shaping up to be like that, yeah. But let's
Let's see.
Darlow gets it. There you go, man. Nice.
Man, Mendy could be a friggin' midfielder. I really think.
Now, Carl Edwards, to answer your question, so me and Stuart live in America, so we watch on Peacock. It's it's something that Comcast offers, and you can watch every Premier League game for like $10 a month. Barbara is using some sort of Streambox thingy, but yeah, that's how we are watching the game.
Yeah.
Right,
on Peacock.
2-1. Two to one, Brighton. Or not 2-1. Still 1-0 Crystal Palace over Man City, by the way, and it's almost halftime. That's a little wonky. That's a little fucking wonky.
Look, man. I mean, Crystal Palace is playing some good. They're playing some good football. Let's not kid ourselves.
I before the season started, I did not rate Vieira one single bit. And that was before they brought in 5 or 6 guys. I actually picked them to go finish bottom. Palace. I actually finished them. So I'm gonna get that wrong.
The way they're playing right now, I mean, they went and they should have won at Arsenal.
Yeah.
And they're winning at Man City. That tells you something. That's a statement.
Yep.
And when you can get Benteke scoring on a regular basis, of which, you know, let's say like he was good for a while, but then he went through his patch when he was about as good as Joe Linton. So Vieira is doing a great job.
Yes.
By the way,
Hudson Edward has a few goals too to start off his Palace career. Bought him from Celtic. Good young French player. Yeah.
And
Conor Gallagher on loan.
Vieira was almost our manager at one point. Do you know that we interviewed him?
Yep.
Yep.
Damn.
Liverpool 2-1 Brighton. Yeah, Brighton got a goal back.
Yeah, Brighton got a goal back. Wow. 2-1. Wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they get a point out of that game. Well, I would be a little bit surprised, but maybe not as much as other people would. Brighton are one of those, and Graham Potter's another manager that I would take at. I would take Graham Potter at Newcastle. I mean, with what he's doing with Brighton, they're playing really attacking football, and they're doing really good. They're doing real good. Trossard's turn.
Darlow's doing all right. Darlow's been doing all right.
Yeah.
The big game this evening, Spurs and Man United.
Tottenham are going to win that 2-0. Easy.
Against Man U.
Coach I'll be sacked if he doesn't win that match.
The Glazers won't sack Ollie because their owners are terrible. All they care about is getting top four, get that Champions League revenue, and then they take the money out of the club and they fuck off. And then they buy players like Ronaldo and Sancho and Varane to appease the fans when they needed a midfield. They needed someone besides Fred and McTominay. McFred.
In fairness, you won't
That
compare
sounds
them now.
like a certain Mike Ashley I know.
Yeah,
American.
but he didn't have the ambition to get to Champions League. He just wanted to stay in the Premier League, get the Premier League money.
That's it.
Yeah, fucking terrible. Oh well.
Come on, boys. We're attacking.
We've had more shots in this game than the last 3 games.
What in the heck, man?
My Peacock thing is screwing around. God almighty. Almost have.
Who headed that? Is that Wilson? No, it wasn't Wilson. It was Wilson. Free kick.
Yeah, free kick for Chelsea.
It's outside our box. Danger.
David Johansson. Yes, we've had some shots. Ball in the box. We do miss Senior Rondon then. That's so true.
We do. Somebody we should.
Yes! Ooh. Free kick right over it.
Oh!
Ooh.
Who had that header? Who was it?
I think it was Wilson.
Was it Wilson?
I think so.
There was a great flick on and a cross from the left flank.
I'm just watching the free kick now. Fucking.
It was Wilson. Yeah, you're right.
Who kicked it? Ziyech, is it? The free kick, Steve. Was it Ziyech?
Yeah. Ziyech was on that free kick, and it went a little bit over the bar. It was pretty close. Sunderland. Freaking Adam Johnson, pedophile FC are losing 2-1. Very nice. Very nice. Sunderland are losing. Typical.
Do you know what? Lascelles is actually doing pretty well today.
Yeah.
They're in the quarterfinal.
Go ASM. Brought down. What? Was a fucking foul? Come on. Conte just fouled ASM from behind. Maybe he got a little bit of the ball, but I didn't see it. I have to see it replay. Conte on the ball now.
VAR.
Conte passed to Rudiger. Rudiger's really up there. Reece James. James to Hakim Ziyech on the right side. Cross in. Header N'Golo Conte almost. What the fuck?
You want to know what's crazy?
What?
Oh! Graeme Jones may have more Premier League experience than the Chelsea coach.
That had to be a foul on fucking ASM. He took him out of it.
Oh! Some good free kick takers.
Sorry, that wasn't Conte who tackled ASM. That was Andreas Christensen. That should have been a foul.
Should have been a foul, I agree. It was terrible. We lifted him out of it. From behind as well.
Yeah, from behind. That you could even say that's a yellow.
Yeah.
The fuck?
So what's up with VAR? Nothing.
Well, no, VAR can't review yellow cards.
Wow.
Because that wasn't a red card offense. It wasn't like he was like studs in his freaking ankle or anything. He was trying to go for the ball. He was just a little too far. It wasn't a dirty tackle. It was a foul.
And he's still down. He's still down after it.
Looks like ASM back off.
Man, we played some sweet One-touch football. Nice. Whoa. You're right. That's that foul. I saw that foul. That was tremendous build-up play.
He's bundled off the ball.
I think ASM just went to the sideline. Motherfucker. Yeah, he's on the sideline right now, chatting with the trainer. Oh, God almighty.
Oh. Now we are a brick wall. That's what it is. You will not get through.
I was recording myself.
Barbara, Sneaker Juice said she has a Conor McGregor accent.
You said down one.
That guy is a fucking prick. I watch UFC and like he's.
Are you kidding me?
He's a prick.
Christensen just fucking rugby tackled ASM and nothing happened.
I know. That's what we were talking. Yeah.
That's what happened about that 5 minutes ago.
What?
No, half time.
He just pushed that out off the ball. Yeah, McGregor's a big head.
Man, Graeme Jones. I'm sorry. Graeme Jones.
What?
I was just going to say, Graeme Jones is just a much better coach. Like, he's getting players to focus.
Yeah.
Like, oh, man, this is such a breath of fresh air.
They're doing well, all right. Fairness to them.
0-0 half time.
They're still sitting back too much.
Yeah, that's right, Tuchel. You better look worried.
You can't drop silly points here if you're Chelsea. Like, should be beating if you're the number one team in the Premier League right now. ASM is such an honest player. He should get more fouls. Yeah, sometimes ASM does the flopping shit. I mean, everyone does, but ASM is pretty honest. He definitely he's a tough kid.
Yeah, he's a strong player.
Yeah.
No, this is how it should be. Nothing is easy if you come to Tyneside. You don't just take points. You have to fight for them.
Yeah, the atmosphere must be hostile for us.
Yeah, you should be terrified when you come to Tyneside.
Yeah.
I've been over to James's Park about 6 times. I love it.
Oh, nice.
I love Newcastle as well. I love going out clubbing in Newcastle. It's just unbelievable. Great fun.
I wish I want to go. I want to go fly over sometime.
Ireland is so close to England. Like it only costs €24 for a return flight. You know.
Wow.
Sometimes like.
Oh, that Fraser chance, man, at the beginning minute of the match. Oh my fucking god! But Fraser's got to do better with that ball. He's got to do better with that ball. He really does. What are your guys' thoughts at halftime?
Happy it's still in little. Still
to be honest, I mean, if this game doesn't open up, I think we could win this game 1-0.
I mean, you're not wrong, man.
On the break.
Because right now, Chelsea do not have an answer.
No.
And the major thing is that they're passing the ball too slow.
They only had one chance, which.
Yeah, that's it. And they're just going sideways and sideways and sideways and sideways. That's great. We'll just sit in the middle and defend the middle with 5 defenders. You can't get through and congest the spaces in the half spaces.
Yeah. We'll take 0-0 at halftime. I agree, Dan. I agree.
But we need to we're toothless in attack right now. I mean, we need to offer something else. Like when we get the ball, like even if it's a direct ball down the channel or something, we need an outlet. We don't have an outlet right now.
Winston's up there in the zone most of the time. He can't do it all by himself, you know.
What do you guys think of substitutions?
Who we got?
Look, I'd bring on Shelby to open them up.
Nah,
Maybe
no.
on 75 minutes.
Big Chevy on now.
Not for me. I would go Miggy more off.
Chevy's done.
Yeah.
But Shelby can open them up with a long pass. Miggy can't do that.
Off in 10 minutes.
The thing is with Shelby is that he's done it before, but it's been a really long time. Like Stuart, when was the last time Shelby had a decent game? It's been a really
It was
long
last season, but he's been injured for most of this season.
Yeah. Well, Bruce did fuck
He
up.
needs game time.
Yeah.
And what was he now? He's 80.
Yeah.
He's getting on.
Or Willick. I'd like to see
mean,
Willick.
I don't
Who would you like to see?
I'd like to see Sharp because he looks good.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Cher can play the ball out the back. I really think that's something that we're missing, because as soon as we win it back, it's just long or a couple of passes and then we're done. So we need more going forward.
You can score goals too.
Right.
From corners and stuff.
City red card, by the way, for Aymeric Laporte. So now they're 1-0 down, and they're a man down to Palace. Wow.
He's still Palace. Really? Okay.
Yeah, red card for Man City. Yeah. And also I had Dayan, by the way. Dayan said, "New faces. Who are y'all?" I'll pull that up. And so again, yeah, this is Stuart in the middle, and then to the way right of me is Barbara from Ireland, and Stu's from Kansas City. So 2 Americans and an Irish. Someone from Ireland.
Yeah.
Hosting an English Premier League game. How interesting.
Right. And to put it in the words of some great people, away the lads.
Fuck yeah. Come on, fucking Mags. And don't forget, guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, comment, give us your thoughts and opinions. Love interacting with you guys. Definitely some good conversations, good questions. I'm loving it. So keep it up, guys. Share around the video. That's all appreciated and whatnot. So thanks everyone for here. It's nice to Dan, nice to meet you.
Nice
Willick would be a good sub. Would you take Willick on?
Yes. In my opinion, remove
Longstaff.
Yeah, I mean he's solid, but he's not really offering anything creatively. We need that outlet.
Fraser for Willock. And Shar for what do you call him? Hayden, is it?
Yeah. Jordy Toon for life says, Steve, you can see what he's doing 0-0, 60 to 65 minutes. Then you can bring on Willick and Almiron to sneak a win. That is exactly. You know.
No, it's a great strategy because you tire them out with all this structured defending, and then when they're tired, you hit them with quick players. Yeah, no, I think that's a strategy. But
Wibbly wobbly Charlie boy, you have this scarf too. Very nice. I actually just got this scarf in the mail today, so perfectly in time for the game. And then I also got this. I got another Newcastle shirt from, and I got that today off eBay. This is like, I think it was like $20 or $25 from Ukraine. So.
And you're wearing the same shirt as me, Steve, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have actually. So I got the Champions League patch, and then I've got on the back. I've got Watson.
Wow.
That's the Alan Shearer era, that.
Yeah. No, but I got.
I don't know if you can see my back here. Yeah, he's in my opinion, the greatest Newcastle player of all time, the only Newcastle player to win the Pichichi. Only Newcastle player to actually not win, to be nominated for the Pichichi.
How is that the best Newcastle player of all time, though?
I'm sorry, did you see him on the ball? Have you seen
No,
him on the
more than that,
ball?
more than- he
Just
lost-
go to YouTube and type Hatem Ben Arfa Newcastle, and that season that he had when Cisse was scoring everything.
He say, yeah.
But they show you all
That
the
was
best-
one of the
show-
best seasons that we had, like
Yeah, yeah.
as a team. Yeah, sorry, go ahead, Barbara.
If you had a video of all his worst bits, you wouldn't be thinking that. They show you all his best bits.
We'll throw.
Yeah, you're right.
We'll throw
You're
out
right.
Marv. Marv is. Okay, I guess not.
I remember him playing for Newcastle, and he lost the ball a lot as well. He made a few good runs, but he lost the ball a lot as well. I wasn't that impressed.
Ben Arfa was magic. Absolutely.
Yeah, but he could be frustrating as well. That's the thing with
His
genius.
He's a
attitude,
very
his attitude
selfish
and
as well.
shit.
He's very selfish.
Mm.
A bit like saint-maximin, really.
Johan Cabaye, more consistent from that era. What win percentage?
Jinx.
I think it was around 50%. When he didn't play, it was like 27. Wow.
Mm. Yeah. Johan Cabaye, he was definitely, he was silky smooth.
Yeah.
He was a good player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think right now what we lack as a team is that sort of that creative midfielder.
Yeah.
Exactly. I say that. Yeah.
And if you actually listen, I was listening to Alan Shearer. I forget which show he was on this week or the last week, and he was saying we just need a good player in each position down the spine. So a good central defender, a good, let's say, creative midfielder, and another striker to back up Callum Wilson, because when Wilson's not there, there's nothing.
No, he's very quiet today as well, Wilson. He hasn't got any service at all.
Who remembers Matthew Debussy?
Oh, of course.
Back.
He was a right back, decent right back.
Right back, yeah.
He's a half decent player.
Stu, you said running back because we were talking NFL before we started the stream. That's why you said
I
RB.
know. Yeah, I'm confusing him with like, I don't know, Le'Veon Bell as opposed to.
Yeah. Who remembers Debussy? Newcastle.
Debussy, I remember him.
Newcastle's best striker is Alan Shearer, but I'd argue not best player now. HBA on his day, once a season, best player. We've had, having said that, for 80% of the season, he was below average.
That's fine, but we only needed him to do well like 30% of the time. And when he was in a good mood, man, it's a joy to watch.
Watch a video of Tony Green, better than all of them.
Oh, really?
That's what we had that season. That's what we had in that season under Pardue when he finished 5th. It wasn't a great team, but we had Pape Cisse, Dambaba, Johan Cabaye, Ben Arfa, Colaccini. Yeah.
That was
a decent team. That was a pretty good team.
Yeah.
That was Pardew, the Pardew area, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Pardew era. And we gave Pardew so much grief, and we finished 5th. I remember that.
They were a good side, yeah. As I heard somebody saying before, all we want to do is to win a few games.
Yeah.
I think this is going to come, guys. I think that winning games this season is going to come. I think the major thing was specifically to do with the performances and the lack of visible tactics from the previous manager.
Yeah.
But I think that you can see that there's a clear game plan here.
This game and the last game, we've been a bit stronger.
Because we have a clear purpose. It's not just, hey guys, 4-1, 4-1, have fun. And you'll never hear from me again until the game's done. I mean, that's not a coach's job. You don't get paid to do that.
Do you think Pardue got lucky in that season when they finished 5th?
Look, I think that it's important to give credit where credit is due.
No, I mean,
right?
team. We had good footballers in that team.
We had a good team, but I think that having good individual players and getting cohesion are two different things.
Absolutely.
Because we can have the best players in the world, but we can still get relegated.
Yeah.
I mean, when you consider, yes, we had good players. We had Kabai, we had Demba, we had Cisse, and all this stuff. And I actually remember during the time, there was the debate because I think we played either Demba Ba on the left wing and Cisse as a lone striker when we could have played them both.
That's all you want.
And I remember that. But I feel like when you consider the circumstances, let's give Pardew credit because we can see, could we have done better? Possibly. But I feel like when we look at what we're looking at right now and what followed, after those years and the lack of investment and just the lack of sheer ambition, I think Pardew did well in that period.
Yeah.
That was a small pocket of hope for us, I feel like.
Too bad Mike Ashley didn't want to play Europa League because he had to take down his freaking Sports Direct signs.
Oh, really? I didn't know about that.
Yeah, he did not. He did not want to play in the Europa League. I'll pull up the article or something like that. But it was in the Chronicle, and they were interviewing. I believe it was either Jonas Fernand. It was either no. I think they were interviewing either Colaccini or what's his fucking name? They're interviewing a Argentinian. He had cancer. Fucking what's his name?
Oh, it's Jonas Gutierrez.
Yeah,
I don't like the way he was treated. That was
shitty. That was shitty.
He got cancer. He came back. He played for the club. He put his life on the line for the club, and then he was just told, "Hey, bye."
He actually kept us up. He scored a goal near the end of the season that kept
Against West Ham. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's just. I understand. I understand business. I understand corporations, but I'm sorry, that is just sick. That's ridiculous. How can you do that?
No, he was a great player.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Tim Smith, the Leeds fan tuning in. We love any fans coming in on Newcastle Fans TV. Shout out Tim Smith, nice guy. Smash the like button.
How you doing, Tim? How you doing?
Congrats on your takeover. Long time coming. Thank you very much, Tim. And I
Appreciate
hope
it.
That's the attitude that I like people to have with this. Be happy for us that we got the takeover.
But you know what though? I was also a neutral fan of Leeds during the time of Harry Kewell, and Alan Smith, and that was one, and Mark Viduka. I mean, that was one of the best teams that I ever saw playing for Leeds.
O'Leary was the manager.
Yeah, man. I mean, there's this, and I'm glad that Leeds is back in the Premier League. So, yeah, I appreciate that. Good to hear from you, Tim.
Have you seen, Steve, have you seen Pape Cisse's brace against Chelsea? Hands down the best brace in the history of football. Don't even try disputing it. Piece of football history.
You mean including that voodoo goal?
What did he mean that goal that went in like that?
Oh, that goal that defied physics? I mean, that's insane.
Wasn't it? Unbelievable. Without getting the shot on goal already.
Wow. Did you see the start?
Underway.
Pass back to the goalkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
Started.
Good afternoon to you, Henry, as well. We're all doing pretty damn good, and our boys in black and white are doing pretty damn good too. Considering we're hosting Chelsea, so we're doing good. Tim said 16 years we waited to get back in the Premier League. Absolutely. It was a long time. Deserved. Yeah.
Oh, terrible.
William Thompson has. Oh, hit the post! Ziyech hit the post.
That's a prize.
Oh, my God.
Good player, Ziyech. Well, long distance shot, was it?
Yeah. Phenomenal. Oh, it took a deflection.
First half was very boring. Nothing happened really.
That took a wicked deflection. I don't know how that didn't go in from Ziyech. Oh my God! Chelsea on the attack again. They're
turning the screws now.
Tuchel gave them a fucking grilling in that locker room for sure, because he was like, guys.
Oh, he both posted it. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, but it's still.
Post as well.
What's going on, Zaid from Jordan?
How you doing, Zaid? What's going on?
Buddy from Jordan. Ziyech, I think Ben Howe. I think he's talking about Ziyech. He should be on a hat trick right now. Yeah.
No, you're right. You're
Ziyech,
right. But I think remember Ziyech, isn't he coming off of an injury? He didn't start the last game, did he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it could be a fitness issue. So happy for that.
Pressure's on now. We're doing well to hold out here now.
Oh my goodness.
95 at the back now.
Would you be happy with a draw today? I guess so. I guess so.
But anyway.
You know what would make me happy? That all the Newcastle players are giving their fucking all, and that if we give our all and leave every single strain of sweat on that fucking pitch, and we just got beat by the better side eventually, that's all you can ask for. It's all you can ask for. You know.
It's all right. We can beat them.
We could. It's football. Anything can happen. Palace are beating Man City, so that's pretty crazy.
Can you think about the budgets there for a second? Can you think about the budgets?
Oh yeah.
Crystal Palace?
Yeah.
Man City have spent.
Oh yeah. Crazy.
Of which, by the way, we've beaten Man City as well under Ashley a couple of times.
Yeah. If we win, we are in 17th. Or I think he meant, are we in 17th? Let me check the live table and then do some quick math.
I don't think we're going to win somehow.
Well, the problem is I don't think we are going to be 17th because Burnley are 3-0 up. Right now, as it stands. Actually, no, we would go 17th if we got the win. Or no. No, we wouldn't.
Who's going below us?
Only one below us is Norwich. Right now, Leeds United are in 18th.
Who's Leeds playing?
Leeds are playing, as Tim Smith says, Leeds need to get 3 points tomorrow. We're playing bad. I think Leeds are playing, who are they playing?
Thank goodness for Kai Havertz's right foot.
I know, right?
Ugh.
Leeds play Norwich, so they'll win that game. They'll beat Norwich.
Oh, God. Norwich, I don't even know what the hell is going on there.
I don't even know. I feel like an idiot for picking them to survive.
They need an intervention.
At the moment, we're still 19th.
Norwich, yeah.
Yeah, but I think we're better than at least 4 teams in this league, guys. Let's be realistic.
I know, but if we get a draw here, we're still 19th.
But then again,
That's fine, guys.
It's all
But
about.
think about the confidence booster. If we can get a tie against Chelsea, look, we're passing the ball around like we're freaking Man City. Nice. Okay, get it out. That's it. Look at that. We can do this.
We can. Newcastle are
Hang
Leeds
on.
obligated this season. I think that's William giving us a prediction.
So, guys, why do you think it's taking so long for us to get a coach? Why is it taking so long to get an announcement?
Probably because they want to find the right one.
It's causing me anxiety.
It is.
We don't have a coach. I keep getting anxious. Like, can somebody give us some stability?
As long as we have a manager by the start or by the end of the next international break, which is in like 2 or 3 weeks, I'll be fine.
Fine.
And I think we will.
International break. Okay, you're right. They're probably targeting the international break, aren't they?
Yeah.
Don't like this. Great.
Whoa! There were 2 people Oh, Jesus Christ. Running into the same position and they're both unmarked.
We're looking for a director and manager double. So
Why do we have to do things at the same time?
I don't know.
Cohesion. Oh. Defend bravely. Is Hayden still in this game?
We got Lee from Australia. What's going on, man?
Hey, Lee, how you doing?
What's going on, man?
Good, man. Are you watching the game?
Yeah, watching the game, guys. Watching the game.
All right. What do you
How late
think?
is it in Australia? Don't you have like 5 different time zones or 3 or something like that?
It's 2:15 in the morning here at the moment, guys.
2:15.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Do you have you got your beer?
I've just knocked back one. I'm about to grab another one.
Perfect. That's my
What do you
man.
think of the game so far, Lee?
Oh, look,
Nervous a bit?
we're doing pretty well. If we can nick a goal, be bloody brilliant.
I think we could.
Absolutely, I agree. That would be fucking awesome.
Look, Chelsea are piling it on, but we're
Shut
done
up.
well the whole way.
Yeah.
I still think Chelsea's passing game is dominant, but very slow.
Yeah, I agree.
They're in control.
Yeah.
That's better.
It's 3 weeks next Thursday on Australia. Are you still in lockdown, Lee?
I'm in Victoria, so we've just had our Freedom Day today, so we're out of lockdown.
Congrats.
We're out of
Congrats.
lockdown.
Nice.
Congrats.
You guys have nice little Barbie, as they say over there.
Yeah. We have barbecue. We have everything over here, mate. But yeah, no, everyone's on the beers over here, so
Oh
we're
man.
laughing.
Good, because how long have you guys been locked up for? What, over a year?
Yeah, Victoria, Melbourne especially has been locked over a year. At the state I'm in's been the largest lockdown in Australia, so
Oh wow.
yeah. And they've just gone mandatory vaccinations for essential workers, so
Okay. Have you been vaccinated, or are you planning on it? What's your story?
I've had to be vaccinated. Yeah, I'm a essential worker, so
Okay, no, that's good. That's good for us because we need Newcastle fans alive. That's great.
yeah. Oh, I've got it so I can travel over there one day and see these mighty boys play.
No, we'll get there. We'll definitely
We
get there.
will.
Yeah, for sure.
How are you guys going over there in the States?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Just enjoying some booze and some football at 11 in the morning. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Oh, lucky buggers.
I'm actually stationed in Vietnam. We're doing fine.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I was supposed to be over there this time last year. But
Oh, great block Lascelles. Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
You've got to come over.
ASM on the ball. ASM dribbles around Jorginho. Damn! Foul.
Ooh.
Card. Thank you.
Yeah.
See, I told you our confidence will build up as we go.
We got the free kick. Richie's over it. I think I might be ahead of you guys just.
I'm at 56-35 right now.
I'm at 57-23.
Oh, gee. I'm at 55-07.
I won't spoil it then.
56.
Spoiler alert.
If we score anytime soon, I won't cheer too loud.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll pretend to be excited when we eventually score on my end.
Oh, mate, if we score, it'll be loud. It'll be loud.
We have them rattled, guys. We really have them rattled. They can't do anything.
Nah.
Ziyech getting booked.
They can't break through.
Ball into the box.
Georgie one. Ziyech.
ASM. Kind of a shot. Nothing there. Good defending, Rudiger.
Right under the nose as a referee as well.
Still 1-0 Manchester, or sorry, 1-0
Ooh.
Palace over Man City. Wow.
Who will you guys like to see come in as the new coach?
Antonio Conte or Eric Ten Hag?
Yeah, Ten Hag, I'd love to see.
Me too.
Ten Hag would be good. Let's hope he can make us defensively solid.
Yeah,
but
I'm kind of inclined to think that it is Eric Ten Hag because we're allegedly Newcastle want to do a double swoop, director and manager. So Overmars and Ten Hag has been reported recently. That would be phenomenal.
bloody oath.
Because Overmars knows what he's doing. He worked at Ajax. He'll know what areas of the Netherlands and especially in like Ziyech is from Ajax, but he's Moroccan. Like they have Ajax have connections in Africa and stuff like that. That would open up our talent and scouting tremendously. I would love Overmars.
So they have a great network. I think that's good.
Yes.
And just the structure itself.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And technically, if we get this right, we could buy Ajax and then just get players from them.
Yep.
Could be our feeder club. Yeah.
Yeah.
Newcastle 2. Newcastle B team. Ajax.
But guys, can I just reiterate this? Can I just really reiterate this? We are really, really rich.
Yeah. Let's fucking go.
Bloody oath. Look out in the market in January.
Let's get in the market. Just buy anybody that's better than Joe Linton. I'm a happy man.
Oh, whoever, 40 million for him. Oh my God.
Hey, Lee, do you follow the A-League in Australia? Any good players there? Because I watch some A-League sometimes at like 2 in the morning.
Look, we've had some good players. Look, here in Australia, there's some good young players coming through. I was lucky I actually got to meet Stevie Taylor last season.
Oh, he used to play for Wellington?
Yeah. Yeah, he come into Ballarat in the local league. He played against the Western United here. So I had the Newcastle top on and he came straight over and I got him to sign and got a couple of photos.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a ripper bloke. Look, there's some good young talent.
Oh, what? You have an A-League shirt. Dude, is there a shirt that you don't have?
Wellington Knicks, baby.
Look out, mate. Look out. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, I like watching the A-League. They're a lot of the games are actually like really fun to watch, like attacking, and they go.
Yeah, it's pretty good. If you look back at the old league, they had though like the NSL with Mark Viduka and all them sort of guys. Yeah. It was a amazing league.
Yeah.
Back then.
Guys,
but it's a really good league. There's some young talent. Hopefully one day they'll break into it again. Look, Australia's probably haven't got a lot of players over there at the moment, but one day they should be able to.
Right. What A-League team do you support, Lee?
Wellington Phoenix because of Stevie Taylor.
Nice.
The Newcastle sort of thing. I used to follow Melbourne Knights, which is Mark Viduka's old team.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they didn't get into the new league, but
sorry to cut you off. Go.
We came close then.
So, okay. So we're still keeping it solid, guys. 60 minutes.
1 minute in, yeah.
And we're defending strong.
Yep.
So coming on now.
So much better. So much fucking better under Graeme Jones.
Yeah.
Guys, am I the only one that noticed that as soon as we went back to Rafa's formation, we're doing okay?
Yeah. 3-5-2, yeah.
It's just...
Elmeron's coming on.
Miggy.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Stuart, you are
Let's go, Miggy.
You're calling all the shots today, Stuart, bro. You were literally like... Or no, it was someone in the comments that was like Wait till the 60th minute. Bring on Miggy and Willock and nick a win.
So
That's it.
Almiron's coming on, and Wilcock coming on.
Willock.
Willock's coming on. Okay, so that
Yep.
means we're
We're going
gonna see if we
attacking.
can take advantage of their tired legs.
Yep.
You're getting you signing Wilcock.
We're actually pressing, guys. We're pressing.
Yep.
Brighton
What?
2, Liverpool 2.
Well, Ziyech's off, and Barkley's on for Chelsea.
They put on a midfielder for a striker.
Or for a winger, yeah.
A winger, sorry. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know why. I don't understand that sub from Chelsea. Ross Barkley's a great player, but Ziyech to me has been at least maybe
one
not
of the best.
the match. Yeah, but at least top 2 players.
Yep.
But do you know I think the reasoning from Tuchel there is that Chelsea are outnumbered in midfield.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They are.
I would have brought on Loftus Cheek though instead of Barkley.
Yeah, he could probably cut us open more.
Because Barkley can do a bit of everything.
Oh, they just scored.
Can you guys see me on the screen?
Oh no.
James just scored.
There you go.
Can you
What
guys see me on the
happened?
screen?
Brighton?
Oh, Brighton
See
scored.
me?
James.
Oh, James.
Yeah, James for Chelsea just scored on the 65th.
Oh no.
Shit.
Left open.
So we'll have to come out now. We have to come out of the show.
So Almiron, that will be coming on now.
Yeah, Jordy Toon for life told us. Yeah, you're right, Jordy Toon.
Yep.
He did say Willock and Almiron.
Yeah, he hasn't brought him on yet.
No, Hayden's coming off.
Phenomenal goal from Reece James.
Well, 1-0 down.
Yeah. Darley probably could have done better, but not much better.
I mean, that was top corner.
It was.
Very composed finish. Reece James, hell of a fucking player. Jesus Christ.
But the good news is we're still in this. It's not the end of the game.
Nah, it's not. They've been playing well.
I think we have been playing well. We've actually been pressing well for different periods as well. So
Yeah.
I'm not been hammered like everybody said we would.
What a goal.
no.
He's a good player.
Oh, fuck, that's a bullet. That's a bullet. No, that's
Ginger Hoskins says we need Lucien Favre now. Yeah, manager. David Johansson. That finish was really good. It was, man. He took it off. He didn't. I thought it was very smart for him to not take a volley or whatever, settle the ball and get it to the other foot, and that was just fucking unstoppable.
And he had too much space.
Too much
space.
time. Too much time. It was like easily 3-4 seconds of just him like settle. Yeah. All that sitting back
Them down.
defending anyways. May as well just yeah.
I hope I'm just fold now and fucking they're knocking another 3.
But Chelsea done the last game. They destroyed the team they played last week. Last game.
Yeah, Norwich, 7-0 a touchdown. That's crazy.
That's a good goal, all right.
Ooh,
You're right,
good
they're
take
back
up.
to the back.
Bring on Jamal Lewis for Matt Ritchie for me.
For Matt Ritchie, more pace.
I'd probably take Fraser off. He's looking pretty gassed.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
This is what I feared at the beginning of the game. Our fitness, man. Bruce did so much damage. Because it's like if you don't go to the gym, if you go to the gym for 2 straight years, but then you miss, I don't know, even half a year, you got to work your way back up.
That's true.
It doesn't just come automatically. Like Graeme Jones, he has to work them 4 or 5 days a week.
Oh, Willock, he's on. When did Willock come on? He's going to come down now. Fraser. Willock for Fraser.
Yeah, and let's keep in mind as well, like, fitness levels. We've only started doing proper fitness training for a week, I guess. So
Yeah. Well, they've been giving that much time off when Bruce is
And that-
around.
Yeah.
and that's a great goal as well. It had to be something spectacular.
Oh, it was. It was amazing. It was a good goal.
Really.
I don't know why Reece James isn't playing for England right now.
They gotta
Gareth Southgate.
right back.
He was unmarked at the back post. It
Mm.
was too easy for him. No one marking him.
Ginger Hosking, I'm sorry, these players have lived on their laurels for years. They're lazy. A little
Nah.
hard.
I think we have to. Yeah, that's harsh because we have to balance.
But I do understand the anger and the frustration because it's like, yeah. It's too bad because, but the thing is, right? The thing is with being a manager and stuff, it's like being a teacher in school and you're educating kids. You've got to get them motivated, and if they don't want to fucking listen to you, they just won't. Like
Exactly.
and that's how coaching is too, because you're teaching. And if your teacher lets you slack off and you can turn in your homework a week late and get full credit, guess what? You're gonna become lazy and you're not gonna have a good work ethic. It's the teachers that grill you and the parents that get on your case. Good habits. Bruce has let these guys take off so many fucking days that they're so used to not having to work this hard.
Yep.
And that's Bruce's fault because that's fucking neglect. It's not his fucking boyhood club. And that's what pisses me off. It's that they've done Ashley and Bruce have done so much damage to this club. So much fucking damage. That it's going to take like a longer amount of time than usual to actually fucking get a decent team out there.
Yeah. I remember when Andy Cole was playing and then when Shearer came in as third man.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And just to see what it is now,
But
Yeah,
it's all right though because it's a new beginning. I wasn't expecting to get points up Chelsea. It's disappointing that we probably won't, but still 20 minutes. I mean,
there's 20 minutes. It's not over. It's not over until the fat lady sings.
From this, I'd be wrecked. I thought if we get a point from this, it'd be a good game.
mhm. We've got to start getting wins against teams that are below us though or around us.
Of course.
Well, Leeds are more than 3 points ahead of us.
Yeah, Burnley up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's a long season. One game at a time.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. No. Can't really believe my eyes right now. Palace are still 1-0 up on Man
Who are they
City.
playing? Man City.
Yeah,
Yep.
away from home.
Jesus. If they keep that up, that's a huge upset.
And then it's a 2-2 between Brighton and Liverpool were up 2-0, and it's at Anfield.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Unreal.
Against Man U, they were 5-0 up, like 2-2 against Brighton. It's like,
Yeah. That just shows you how bad Man United are.
yeah, they're in dire straits, them boys.
Yeah. I think the new owners should just pay off the contracts on these 11 and buy 11 new guys. I'll keep Callum Wilson in ASM.
Callum,
A few other guys maybe, but
Yeah,
Oh.
I'd keep Dubravka.
yeah, you think the Bravka. Look, there's a few squad players there,
Yeah.
but you'd sign probably another 6 players just to fill the gaps in between the squad
get
players.
a spine to the
Do you know something? With 3 quality players right now, a £40 million defender, 40 million pound midfielder, and another 40 million pound striker that's not like Joe Linton, we would be doing okay.
like Jonathan
cool.
David.
Cool.
Jonathan David, I want us to get in the January transfer window from Lille. He scored a
Oof,
ton of goals in Liga. Very good player.
Still 1-0 in the 71st.
I see Sots signing a spine of Tarkovsky in the back.
Mhm.
I reckon he'll be a big signing for us because we need that up the back there.
Who else would you add?
Oh. Midfield's hard. I'd go for
Van de
Man
Beek.
U. He's not getting games there.
Mhm.
Donny, I reckon he'd be good at Newcastle. In the forward line, it's sort of hard. Like, we got the money, but who would come? That's the big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think people coming is a challenge. Okay.
Because Manchester isn't exactly a lovely city to go.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. No, think about this.
No.
Villa, Aspria, Philippe Albert, Michael Owen, the world's most expensive signings came to Newcastle. So it was done before, it can be done again.
Looking now.
Hmm.
A striker, look, I don't know.
With the right amount of money, anybody could show up. Robinho showed up in Man City, for crying out loud.
Exactly right. Exactly right. That's the thing. Look,
Think about
Haaland's probably out of the question. I'd love to get Haaland there, but if we throw him enough corny, he might come.
You don't know that. Yeah. Give him enough money,
Yeah.
you don't know what's going to happen.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
I'm just gonna keep my expectations with the Newcastle takeover. I know it's gonna be a process. I'm not expecting instant success because, like I've been saying, Ashley has done significant damage over the past about 15 years.
He hasn't
That's
invested
fine.
he hasn't invested in anything.
Yeah,
It's
training facilities probably need hundreds of millions of dollars in fucking upgrades.
but then Ashley fucked up there, mind the language, but Keegan done the same thing. Like, he took the youth and the team out of Newcastle as well. So yeah.
But then at the same time, he's also given us a gift because he didn't spend so much. We
can spend so much here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Turning out, put a positive spin on it, pretty much.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, the last time I heard, it was something like 100 million to 200 million that we can spend.
Oh, I've heard it's more than that actually now.
Really?
Yeah. Oh,
I think.
James again. Sorry, guys.
So it's like they're wing backs that keep scoring. Last week it was Alonso and James.
Yep. That was too easy of a goal again.
Did they score again?
Yeah, mate, yeah. 2-0. James again.
James again.
James again, mate. Too easy. Darlow, I think Darlow saved and then
Barkley, Loftus-Cheek, good pass.
cheeks. And
Darlow's positioning, man. His fucking
that
positioning.
wasn't Darlow's fault. It got blocked, come out towards James.
Yeah.
That wasn't Darlow's fault, that one.
Our owners aren't too happy.
Are they watching?
Our owners are probably saying, "What?"
The owners are at the game, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Because they actually give us.
I mean,
yeah, Amanda and all that's there by the looks of it.
but I mean, look,
From
I still.
MLS, you think that they could play in the team, or?
Oh, it's another cracker by fucking James. You can hit the ball.
Yeah, I like James a lot.
2 bullets he scored.
Yeah. And the thing is they're on target.
Yeah.
Because some of those shots you could fucking easily sky. It takes some real composure to hit balls that fast and have it the perfect height and all that stuff.
Oh, hear that sweet. And penalty.
Who's got a penalty?
Oh God,
Chelsea.
Oh,
Oh, jeez. Just wait. It's
Really?
really happened. They fucking good game.
Yep.
it's coming apart at the seams. It looks like.
See, this is exactly why I say fuck all of our players, get rid of all of them. Fucking useless, and they have no fitness, and they just eventually fizzle.
I think we were doing great once again, but that's the thing you mentioned, the issue of fitness.
Yeah.
And Havertz is rolling around like he's got his leg broken.
And that they're not very good players. That's also That's a penalty.
You consider we've been
No complaints.
It is. It is.
I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at the Stonewall.
Jorginho. Whew. Ballon d'Or, mate.
For the second goal, Carl Darlow was diving and the ball didn't even arrive.
Nah.
It took a deflection, right?
It
Yeah.
did. Somebody blocked it and then he was still diving. And then he came back and it was a goal.
He had no chance.
Jesus Christ, Reece James has blasted that in.
Yeah. He hit it well. Hit it very well.
Mm.
Come on, darling.
Yeah, I got booked for that.
Can't we?
It's in?
We just got to get to January. We got to get to January.
Yeah, but look, I think we need to understand that also this is Chelsea. Like they just beat Norwich 7-0.
That's a stupid. I don't know.
But I still think that we did well in phases. In fact, for the most part of this game.
We just the past 10 minutes or however long it just fucking we look gassed.
Yeah. Just
I
fell
agree.
apart at the seams.
Fans are starting to leave, though. I hate to see that. Like, sticking out.
Mm.
I don't need to save that to fucking.
Oh. And then Darlow fouls Havertz.
Yep.
Mm.
Penalty, good penalty. Probably puts him in the
He
wrong
probably
way.
didn't need to do it. Oh, Shelby's on.
Oh no.
Woohoo!
Told you they should bring Shelby on.
Fucking crazy. That went the wrong way.
Well done, Almiron.
3-0.
Oh.
Ah, we fell apart. Could be fucking 5 or 6 now.
Yeah, my 4-1 prediction might turn out, but I doubt.
Might turn out, yeah. My 1 prediction's out. Yeah.
ASM needed to come off. I think he looks. Yeah.
There's no point having ASM on anymore.
Nah.
There's no point. Put on fucking Dwight Gale. Just throw in the white fucking towel. I don't know. If we don't get a goal in the next 5 minutes, just whatever.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about Dwight Gale for a moment. He wasn't playing under Steve Bruce. He's not playing under Graeme Jones.
Actually gave him a 5-year contract. No.
Sign him, play him. Play him. If you're going to re-sign the bloke, play him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would have putting on Kojak for?
Yeah. People are heading out.
Yeah.
We did well, but people are going home. But I can get that, though. I mean, these are the European champions. I understand. But I think that we showed our potential for 60 minutes, and then we just fizzled. But look, it's progress. Against Tottenham, we fizzled after 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
We never in the game, really. We just holding the back. Essentially.
Oh, great shot.
And yeah, this is the fucking difference. This is the difference between fucking
Really?
yeah.
Difference between top of the league and bottom of the league.
Yeah.
There you go. But I mean, still though, we're the position that we're in is not. We don't merit being in 19th position, despite
Nah.
losing to Chelsea right now. We're not.
Oh, yeah, we are.
I don't know. Like we're in there, but I think we're there at least a couple of teams that we're better than.
Our defense is fucking atrocious, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's gonna fuck you one day. That's gonna fucking. You just can't. You can't have a bad defense. You can't just leak goals constantly. And
of course.
we have a good offense, but we would need 4 goals to win this game. You can't even get one fucking shot on target. I mean.
Yeah, and that's the thing though. This has to do with the team's strengths. And if you look back, I think Rafa recognized this. Like he tried multiple formations, and then the ones that worked were the defensive ones with 3 at the back.
Yeah.
Because that's the strength of this team and these players. We cannot play swashbuckling football and play tiki-taka with Isaac Hayden. That's not his style.
We need to get the magical fitness stick out or some bullshit. Like we need fucking fitness so bad.
But I think our fitness is improving though. Like it went from 10 minutes against Tottenham to about 60, 65 minutes.
Well, but the only rebuttal I would say to that though is that Ziyech has been ridiculously unlucky this game.
He has.
He could have had 3 or 4. He could have had 3 goals, 2 or 3 goals.
But at the same time, our tactics and the way Newcastle played put Chelsea in a position to miss those because they were frustrated because they weren't scoring.
We were doing the bend but not break, but then we eventually fucking broke, and now it's just
We did.
And
eventually.
the right time.
You get away 3-0, it won't be worst.
I just don't. We can't. I don't want to leak more goals because that goal differential shit that's going to come into play.
It will. Which is why we're probably playing defensive. If we went like Norwich and tried to go all out attack, it would be 5, 6, 7, 8 right now.
Yeah.
Goal difference.
Lascelles hasn't been a great player for the last 12 months.
Talk about past 2 or 3 years, even. I mean, my God, there was a point where
And we're not Shah sitting there like Shah should be. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? You've got a great point. I think Fabian Schär should be playing.
He should be.
Yeah.
He plays for his country, but he can't play for Newcastle. And Lascelles, he might be a good captain, team leader, but on the field he's been doing fuck all. Well,
yeah, I agree 100%. Yeah, disappointing. But thanks everyone that's in the stream right now and commenting and whatnot. We're all fucking pretty frustrated and pretty annoyed at the situation, but things will get better before they get worse, I believe.
Oh yeah.
It always does. You have your highs, you have your lows.
Yeah.
Who are we playing next?
We got fucking. Who do we got next? I have to Google that real quick.
Yeah, that's all right. We can have a look at the schedule.
Oh God damn it! We play Brighton next.
Which is not an easy game.
2-0 Crystal Palace, 87th minute goal. What the fuck?
Wow.
Fuck.
They must feel like they've won the Champions League right now.
I know, right? Gallagher has had a fucking phenomenal game. I got the game on my phone. Oh my God. Gallagher goal, too. Wow. Yeah, we're fucked Brighton away. We ain't winning that shit.
I think
No. We can beat Brighton.
We can beat Brighton.
We could beat Brighton, yeah.
Yeah, we could.
They have been playing that great.
I mean, but Brighton right now, as we speak, are hanging on 2-2 against Liverpool at Anfield. So I mean, that doesn't exactly fill me with confidence. If they could put 2 goals past Liverpool, they could put 4 past us.
Yeah, they could also concede as many.
Yeah,
They're not a great defensive team. If we're solid at the back and hit them on the counter, I don't know.
But that's the thing with this team. We're not solid at the back. That's the problem. It's been such a long time. When was the last clean sheet we had in any competition? We drew 0-0 with Burnley in the Carabao Cup. Woohoo!
That's fine.
With a
But
Burnley
when you think about the formations that we were playing when we're shipping away all these goals, a lot of the times when we play 3 or 5 at the back, we tend to play better.
Right. What's going on, Andy?
I see some stepovers.
Andy, you there? You frozen?
Oh,
I think his camera froze. Oh, there you are, Andy. What's going on, man?
Oh, there he is. How you doing, Andy?
Had to stop watching. Hello, lads. You all right, and ladies? Sorry, I had to stop watching that. I couldn't watch any more of that. It's I think Lee said at the beginning of the day wouldn't have minded if we're getting beat 3-0 if we had a go. We haven't done that either, but
I think right now it looks like it's damage control. That's what it looks like. We don't want to get beaten 7 like Norwich because that goal difference is going to hit us later.
Yeah.
Sad to say, but
agreed. But I think our weaknesses have been exploited massively today. Where's both the goals came from Reece James?
Matt Ritchie's
how many
fucking
games we got it?
responsibility to cover him, and he's fucking nowhere to be seen.
okay. Wait, hold on a second. Tell us what weaknesses do you think these were?
We got to go back now.
Sorry, I missed any of that.
Sorry, you said our weaknesses had been exposed. What weakness was that?
Left side of defence. I thought the first half Ryan Fraser worked. I'll take it back. I owe him a little bit of an apology. I thought he worked pretty hard. I don't think they worked well together, Matt Ritchie and Fraser, because they were arguing quite a lot. But they worked hard. And then the second half, that work rate went down, and that's why we conceded 2 goals from that right side of or left side of defence, I think, for me. Don't get us wrong, Reece James has pulled one out the bag, the first goal, but the second goal's poor.
yeah. Great.
And then
Do you think Matt Ritchie should be playing in that position? You think Matt Ritchie should be playing left back, or should that be Jamal Lewis?
Anyone, but I just think that if you've got a naturally defensive-minded player in your team, even Fabian Schär could do a job there. Honestly, I just think we're so weak at left side of defence. I know he hasn't got the legs for a left back, but Dummett, if he's going to come, if he's fit, honestly, I'd put Dummett there. He knows how to play left back.
Yep. As a defensive left back, yeah.
But if he isn't, Kieran Clark's played there in his career.
Yep.
Put Kieran Clark there.
Matt Ritchie cannot fucking play left back again.
Nah.
Just can't. It's a failed experiment. It's not working. You gotta stop, and he's gotta stop taking fucking free kicks.
And the things that he's in the team for, Steve, he's not doing. He's not linking the play up. He's a decent passer of the football on his day. And all he's doing is going long. I mean, if we went that long in the first half, that Callum Wilson, how many times did that Christensen jump over the top of him? He didn't win the ball. He didn't win a ball in the air really first day. He won one in the second minute when we had a chance for Fraser crossed the ball with his left foot. That's the only ball I can remember Wilson winning the year today. If we were going to play that way, we should have played Joe Linton.
Yeah.
But
May as well.
team and just fitted Joe Linton to sit. For me, it was staring in the face, the problems. We were playing along constantly. We had no one that could win the ball. Ryan Fraser's not going to win the ball for you in the air unless it's to his feet, and that's Darlow was going along every time.
Yeah.
But do you think that it's because we don't have a precise passer of the ball in the back, like Fabian Schär, or even John Joe Shelby playing deep so he can spray balls around?
Sure, should be playing.
Definitely. I totally agree with you, mate. Hayden offers you that work rate in midfield, but he doesn't offer you balls out of midfield into forward players. I mean, ASM was... I think he made some better decisions today. He didn't try and take everyone on, but we couldn't get up the pitch off him today. And I think it's, as you say, Shaw can bring the ball out of defence. Dummett can do it. Dummett's a good passer of the ball. He's not going to get to the top of the pitch. So, yeah, I totally agree. Passing ability, just possession.
Yeah, I agree 100%. Yeah. No, so it finishes 3-0 Chelsea. 2 goals from Reece James. Penalty from Jorginho. Another second half collapse. It's the same old story over and over again. And to me, I just can't stop thinking about how badly Bruce and Ashley have fucking fucked this club. For at the moment, like it's like having a Ferrari in your garage, and you have all the money in the world to fix it, but your fucking mechanic's out of town. So you're just stuck with it until it's gonna be really nice, but you gotta wait. That's the thing. We gotta wait.
It wouldn't be Newcastle if we didn't create a story. Like Man City, for example, you get the story of Aguero scoring that goal, and it wouldn't be Newcastle if there was ups and downs on the way to actual success. I mean, if it just went smooth playing, and it's never going to happen with us, is it really? So we've also got to take into account that we've just played the European champions.
Yep,
So,
exactly. This isn't some average ass team or whatever. This is the European champions, and they're top of the Premier League.
Of the league, yeah.
By 3 points over Liverpool. So
Yeah, and also I think that, look, guys, we lost this game, but the fact of the matter is we actually improved in some aspects. We need to improve going forward and the build-up play, absolutely. But we improved on our fitness. Against Tottenham, we capitulated after 10 minutes.
yeah.
Today, we capitulated after 60 minutes. So, as we have seen, it's a work in progress, and we also have to deal with the quality of players that we have. We cannot play swashbuckling 4-4-2 or whatever it is if we don't have that quality of player. So, I think that this is, yes, we lost 3-0, but Chelsea stomped Norwich 7-0.
Yeah.
We were expected to meet the same end, and we actually played well for most of the game. Yeah. We failed
We
at
were
the end.
resolute for most of the game.
And second goal was unlucky.
Yeah, exactly. If Darlow's not on his knees there, if he's standing on his feet in a normal situation, he saves that shot from Reece James, doesn't he? But
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't think he had his best day today as well, though. So he deserved a little bit. Sometimes you make your own luck when you play well, and sometimes when you play badly, you get caught out as well. I don't think he had a good day today.
Yeah.
His kicking was pretty poor. Kicked it out plenty of times. Got caught on the ball nearly once. He was diving for headers when Richie was up for a header, and he committed himself. I'm a fan of Darlow. I just think he had a bad game today.
Yeah, I agree.
It wasn't his best.
Do you think we'll see Dubravka next game?
Yes, if he's been in training this week, I do. I think you'll see Dubravka back, definitely.
Probably.
And do you think a big part of what happened with Steve Bruce leaving would have happened if Dubravka was fit?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
The new owners coming in, they were always going to get rid of Steve Bruce. If they are as serious as they say they are, and they've got the money to get all the best people in the best background to give them the advice that they need, then yeah, they're not going to keep a manager that's won, what is it, 23% win rate.
Worst Premier League manager of all time.
You're not going to keep your job.
He's got 1,000 games as a manager. He has no fucking Premier League titles, no trophies of any significance, no nothing.
But do you know what, though? One argument I kept hearing from people like Simon Jordan is, oh, but he's a decent manager.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, he's obviously going to say that, though, isn't he? Because he did hire him at one time, so he's not going to make himself look like I'm not saying, you know, he's a shite manager. That's why I hired him. So he's going to have that little bit of decorum and say, well, come on, you know, he keeps saying to people he's not an idiot. Well, the fact that he's hired Steve Bruce in the past kind of suggests that he can be at times, but at other times he just speaks sense. So
good point.
It's all. The thing is, if you're going to be a pundit and you have a problem with criticizing your friend, like, I don't mind telling my friends if, like I don't do it often, but, like, if they do something stupid or whatever, I'll be like, bro, what are you fucking doing? Why'd you do that? Like, you're better than that. Or you're not doing a great job with that. Don't become a pundit where that's your job. You're supposed to critique and analyze what you see. If you don't want to, if you got too many buddies in the industry, then just don't fucking bother. Don't bother with it if you're too afraid to do that. Just don't bother, because you're not being honest, and you're just, we all know what's up, and it's just a waste of time, and it's a waste of fucking TV.
And I think sometimes, you know, when we've heard these pundits 4 or 5 months ago coming out in, I think there's sometimes things that when they've been complimentary to Steve Bruce that they're protecting him.
Yeah,
Were they really protecting them? Because they knew the inevitable was going to come at some stage with the new owners coming in. So all you're really doing is prolonging his agony, actually sticking up for him. He didn't deserve the abuse that he got. Yes, he's a poor Newcastle United manager, and we're glad he's gone. However, you know, there's differences between people making a mistake, not sticking up for someone on social media, and then people hounding someone's family on social media.
That's the
I'm
thing.
sure some people that you know we need to take that into account as well.
You're a fucking you are not an adult. You're not an adult. You're a fucking child if you send a fucking manager of a sports team death threats. You're a child and you need to fucking chill out or get off social media. But you're a fucking manager and you did a bad job. People should be able to say that. But you know,
and it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard for a guy that's so long experienced. He's been successful most of his career as whether it be a footballer or a coach. You know, he took Hull, I think, to an FA Cup final. Which, if he took someone like a Newcastle to an FA Cup final, he'd be remembered in our history as well. So we have got to take into account that this guy has done things with other teams. He just was never going to do anything with Newcastle.
Yeah, and I doubt he'll do anything. He'll do anything. He's not a good manager, in my opinion. Yeah. But you know,
if I can just, my challenge with this was the whole thing. Like, I think the abuse of his family and extended, abuse, prolonged abuse that went on is wrong, unacceptable. However, okay, if either of us here was hired as an EPL manager, right? Rest assured, you're gonna get abused.
Yeah.
If you have any inkling of being in the world's best league, please be prepared that fans will say stuff against you and will write stuff on Twitter. That's it's the nature of the job.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's right.
Too fanatical. Exactly. Even us.
People get fanatical.
We're on YouTube, and you know, people give us shit probably sometimes, and I take it on the chin. I usually fuck some guy earlier in the chat was like an American with the Saudi fuck, how embarrassing. And I highlight his comment. I'm like, I don't fucking care, bro.
It happens.
Yeah. So for me, the thing,
put yourself out in public
Yeah.
and on social media, yeah, a dickhead's gonna make a comment.
Yep.
Doesn't mean it's right,
Right,
but
right. So
is
what I'm saying, my argument is this: you've been in football management for 1,000 games, as we know. That's years. That's people are born and die within that period of time,
yeah,
and you get paid millions of pounds every year, and you get thrown off or angry or annoyed that someone said get out of our club, or you get called a cabbage head. Do you have any idea what people said to Pardew? He was standing right there on the touchline. They were screaming in his face, and he finished 5th. I'm not saying it's right to say anything or to abuse anyone. No. I've been to a stadium. I've been to many different stadiums. I've been to the NFL. I've been to soccer games.
Yeah.
And people will yell some of the most horrendous stuff right in athletes' faces or coaches' faces. It's not right.
Yeah.
But I have never heard a professional coach of 1,000 games or more whining about being called a cabbage head.
yeah.
That is, I'm sorry, but this is the English Premier League.
Yeah.
Like, you can talk to Jurgen Klopp and Patrick Vieira. They've been called worse things.
Yep.
They have. So for me, I understand it's hurtful, but for crying out loud, go get yourself a thick skin. If you can't, you should not be managing in the EPL. And if that's a problem, take that £8 million and go cry yourself into the lap of a therapist. You can afford it. So for me, I think that for Steve Bruce to come in and say, "Oh, but my wife and all this," fine, that's wrong. But for crying out loud,
He
you
signed
are
up.
moaning about being called a cabbage head. I'm sorry, man. It's your job.
Totally agree. I think the fact the criticism I was making was the people that threatening his family, not the names he's been called.
Yeah, that's not right. I agree with you there. I agree.
And but that's the thing. Like here in the U.S., we have that you can call someone like bad, mean names, whatever, but it crosses the line and the legal line of when you threaten someone's life or their safety. That's
Fine.
not fucking
Agree.
cool.
We should
And
not.
Or even example, like Steve, you might speak to people here on a daily basis. That some that you enjoy looking forward to speaking to, and some that you might not. You know, we have a bit of banter on the Discord. We'll say daft stuff, but we never bring. You know, you're never going to bring someone else's family members in any banter, are you? So that's what I'm saying. It's different. Banter's one thing. You know, I play pool on a weekly basis at a competitive level. We call all the team lads. We all know each other. We live in the same town. We'll call each other all sorts. But when we see each other, we shake hands. We never bring anyone's family into things.
Yeah.
You know, it's. I think there's a big difference when you complain about being a cabbage head, like the gentleman says there. He's right. Total. You know, don't complain about the banter. Focus on the point that he was making originally when he said that his family had been affected because of certain threats and things like that. We're not going to know what's been said. But I think for him to say something like that, I think obviously we know how social media works. It's a horrible place at times.
It can, right? Yeah, exactly. And you know, it's some people are just fanatical, and honestly, a lot. Like I don't know about you guys, but I've gotten angry, and I've said something to someone, and I don't mean it. I don't mean it. I just was really pissed off in the moment.
Sorry, lads, just put my phone on charge. Sorry.
That's all right. No, but I the other part of this too is like when people say some nasty shit, like I don't, call them out and stuff, but like just because a few fans got probably really pissed off in the moment and that's not their typical selves, mob mentality, for example. Like, don't try to call a whole fan base that we're all.
We better get back in the match, or we'll be getting wrong, won't we?
Anyways, back to the football though. Definitely a rough result, guys. I'm about. Jeez, my camera. Oh my god, what the fuck?
He just got cut off.
Fucking
Yeah, no, we're looking at the result. So yeah, what's everybody's take?
It was fucking diabolical fucking fitness, and we choked the chicken after fucking 60 minutes, and that's all I really have left to say.
In fairness, it was expected. It was expected anyway.
Go ahead, Barb.
But players not playing in the right spot. We need a few players in, maybe 5 or 6, all over the field.
5 or 6 minimum.
Yeah, 5, I think. Yeah, if we can bring 5 in, I think it'll keep up.
Yeah,
We'll
we
keep
got
up.
it. We got to establish a spine. But, so that's going to wrap it up here on NFTV. Thanks, everyone, for coming on. I love talking to all you guys, and we can chat after. I'll end the broadcast, but I can still have you guys on. We can chat. I really got to take a piss. Like, really, really, really fucking bad. I've probably been sitting here for the past hour trying to just be like, I can hold it. But we're going to wrap it up. 3-0 loss to Chelsea. I expected it. We all kind of expected it. Stuart went with his heart, and look what fucking happened. Fuck love. Chelsea win. See you guys. Away the fucking Mags.
Away the lads.